There we go. Hello and welcome back, everybody. We are shiny hunting Zapdos. You may be remembering that we actually did shiny hunt Zapdos many months ago. Actually, many years ago. So yeah, this is one of our first shiny hunts we ever did at our 500 sub special. But we are back because, well, I just want to shiny hunt the thing again. We gotta pad our shiny hunting decks. But yeah, no, we do. We ball. How is everybody doing? Hope you are all doing very well. I know I am. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been good. Can't believe I found that thing. But yeah. Welcome in. Have you had luck with the birds scene? Oh no, I've had absolutely, thank you very much whoever just subscribed. I have had absolutely amazing shiny luck with the legendary birds. Zapdos originally actually was under odds. The original Zapdos we did back in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was about 100 encounters under odds. The Articuno was massively under odds. And I think, what was Articuno again? Like 12 Dynamax Adventures, I think is what Articuno was? Moltres. What was Moltres again? I have the Moltres counter up here somewhere still. I think I should still have the Moltres counter up here. Face Cam, Latios, Rangers, Articuno, Zertree, Torn, Nihilego, Solg, Mewtwo, Lily. Do I not have the Moltres counter? Really? Did I get rid of the Moltres counter? I thought it. Oh, there it is. Moltres counter. What was the Moltres one again? 53. Yeah. Moltres was 53 total Dynamax Adventures. Oh yeah, you can join the next one. Yes, Moltres was 46. Yes, Moltres was actually very low number of encounters. Ho-Oh was the only one that was over odds. And Ho-Oh was over odds by a massive margin. But yeah, Ho-Oh is the only bad one. We haven't gotten the Lugia yet, so Lugia is still to be determined. But yeah, no, we ball. We ballin'. Hello there, Mima. Hello. The funny thing is, normal. I can. Back when we got the original shiny Zapdos, again, this was I think like 2 years, actually over 2 years ago at this point. Right when this was soft resetting back in Ultra Moon, the second that I saw the Zapdos, I was like, wait, is that shiny? Ding, sparkle, and it was. But yes, the main difference between the two of them is the shiny is darker, and I actually prefer the shiny color of Zapdos because I like that little bit of a darker. It's less of a yellow and more of a like gold. So if you see the the color that the box for Thunder is, the electric type moves, that's about what the shade of yellow that like regular Zapdos is. The shiny is darker, and I do prefer the darker color of it a little bit. Wait, I don't think we already have it. 2 reasons. One, we are burning through all of our Dynamax Adventure shiny hunts for legendaries, and 2, when we got the Zapdos, it was very fast. Yeah, I had Articuno before. I already had an Articuno shiny, but I got that off screen. And this one, we already hunted this thing, but it was 2 years ago, and I don't think, and a lot of people who are actually around now are not. Now you're good with James. Shiny, I'm going to break my flippin' thumb. I know how I feel that, James. Thumbs don't like to work. Thumbs don't like thumbing. I've missed every single Thunder. I've missed every single version of every single use of Thunder. And the thing is, Thunder does not have reduced accuracy in a Sandstorm, if I recall. It's only when Sun is in play you have reduced accuracy. Yeah, no, at some point we still gotta hunt Lugia as well, so maybe we will bring back the Lugia shiny hunts midday at some point, because I just need to go working on that one. But yeah, no, Lugia is still like an ongoing shiny hunt. And hopefully, again, we get more of the shinies and stuff things. Follow me. I do not understand why this thing is using follow me. This thing is weak to literally every single move that Leiron has. It is weak to steel. It is weak to rock. It is weak to every single thing that it has. Yes, we have done Rayquaza yet. We've already done Rayquaza, but we will also be redoing a Rayquaza Dynamax adventure. That is going to be another sort of DA we redo. Redo, not re-redo. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing we do. Paper airplane bird shiny hunt before GT thick. Paper airplane bird. Paper airplane. Yo, indeed, Weeball. You can say Weeball. There we go, Inferno Connect. This Leiron was a bigger roadblock than anything else we've had. We have my Scarlet Dex right now, but I can try to pop in. We'd be very happy to have you pop in. And yes, anyone who would like to join in the Dynamax adventure, feel free to pop in. We are always happy to have you guys join in. So I learned something recently about Godzilla, which I'm very, very, very happy about. Godzilla has reinstated a practice of old... Heavy done Zygarde. Zygarde is in a bit of a weird limbo position where I'm doing that sort of a shiny race with our friend Champion Thunder. So that's kind of nebulously still is a shiny race. That's still in a bit of the cards. We see how it goes. Wow, it actually gets out 3 of our Pokemon. Wow, so we are not schmoovin' and groovin'. We are not schmoovin' for this. I have never played Fortnite. I have never played Fortnite. However, Fortnite works with Disney, and my feelings on Disney are very strong and very clear. So, anything that supports Disney in their various activities, I generally disagree with on principle. For those who are wondering about the Disney thing, the James O'Keefe tapes, I recommend giving those a watch for that. Disney Disney does a lot of messed up things. We love Zapdos. Zapdos is my favorite Kanto Pokemon of all time. I love this thing. Now let's see if we can continue the streak of Under-Odds birds. Profile uses Endure. Now that was smart. Well, I mean, the thing is, it doesn't really matter if it uses Endure or not. We're just going to flatline it anyway. And then he'll proceed to try to flatline us. Body slam. Can you do the plays with the obstacles? I have no idea what that means. No clue what that means. I still need another Shiny Grovyle. I still need another member of the Shiny Grovyle family. I just wanted another one. This sounds good, Jacob. Have a very, very, very nice day. Thank you very much for popping in. But you know, Godzilla's like Freezer. We do not have a Freezer. We do not have it. I thought you mentioned because the ability of Aurora to refrigerate. I thought you were making a joke at that. Zapdos is a respectable mid-to Pokemon. Yes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Kanto. I have very, very strong feelings on Kanto, but I like Zapdos. Yeah, I think the best one is to go for this one. I'm not surprised. You know, I'm looking at the right stuff. Can you verify me in DMs? Sure, James. I will take Citrus Berry. Zapdos is respectable. I like Zapdos. I love this thing. Yeah, the funny thing is, if you look at my top, like, am I concerned if one plays the DA? Nah, not at all. Zapdos' moves in Dynamax Adventures are not very good. Zapdos' moves in DAs are Drill Peck, Brave Bird, Agility, Discharge, and I think Thunderbolt. So, I mean, we should be fine mostly. My favorite regions are Unova and Paldea. I mean, ideally, I prefer Unova more. There we go. But yeah, no, if you look at my top, what is it? 5 favorite, like, I think the top 5 of my top 4 favorite Pokemon from Kanto, they are all flying types. They are all flying types. Yep. Go get double fish from Final Fantasy. Fish. We love fish. Fish. You could indeed say all things going swimmingly with fish. I do not need a shiny of the fish. The fish. But, you know, after this, we open the Dynamax Adventures for you guys to pop in. And we are always happy for you guys to join in the Dynamax Adventures. Slowly starting to realize I am a starter fanatic. I mean, the starters are what do you mean by starter fanatic? You mean like the starter Pokemon from every region you're a fan of? Or like your first region you played is what you're a big fan of? Okay, that's the starters. I mean, the thing is, that is by design. The starters are bone pipe in a tree. I mean, it is a monkey, so it makes sense. You know, the starters by design and, like, by presentation are meant to be, like, the favorites. So that is very much by design. And the main reason for that... Yeah, there we go from the immune move. NPC's actually doing good at 1,000 hours. Yep. Oh, Thunder, not Thunderbolt. That's what it is. But yeah, no, it is... Okay, that's, Oh, yeah, no, James. Yeah. The thing is, Disney's been doing that for literal years. It's just... now and now. I mean, again, if you... Again, I love movies. This is one of the reasons why I started the secondary channel, where, like, that's kind of a thing we talk about a lot is movies. Because I freaking love movies. Being a human, a freaking monkey. Like, I love movies. And like, this is part of a large. I mean, James, you're subscribed to the secondary channel, right? Max Allo. This is hello there, Bulbasaurus. Welcome. And your dad, yeah. No, wait. Yeah, I am game ended for this. No shinies, unfortunately. But if anybody would like to join in the Dynamax Adventures, feel free to pop in. Hello there, random human. But, you know, I mean, I love movies. And as of, like, you know, of course, recently, as in with, like, the last, say, maybe, like, 5-6 years, movies have generally been not up to scratch when it comes to, you know, being good in general. Because I remember, I think, back when it was, like, what, mid-2010s, and there were times where I would go seeing, like, 3, 4, 5 movies a year in theaters. You know, like, at the very least, like, 2 or 3 of them were in summer, and then, you know, others were, you know, during the school year. But now it's like a year goes by, and, like, I probably don't even go to the movie theater. That's one of the reasons why, like, 2024 has been a massive anomaly, where I've seen 3 movies in the theater in, you know, what, 4 months of the year starting? Godzilla -1, New Empire, and the Super Mario movie. Happy with just doing a randomized infinite fusions, and one of the stars with a better number. I chose. Oh, thank you very much, RKS. You know, Zed and... yeah, I know Zed and Carly. They're good friends. Okay. Alright. If anybody would like to join in the Dynamax Adventures, feel free to pop in. Link code is 19283746. Also, James, another comment. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I miss, you know, going to the movies and, you know, just sitting there with a bucket of popcorn and, like, watching awesome movies. And we haven't really been getting that in a long time. And Disney has, I mean, it has been a part of like why that has been a bit falling off. Because like they've been just monopolizing all the big franchises. I mean, they literally bought Marvel and like Star Wars. Well, Lucasfilm as a whole, which comes with Star Wars and Indiana Jones, and it's like, I just want to go to see great movies again. And I mean, now I'm especially worried. Hello there, Deadly Silence. Welcome in. Please on the caps. And like, I'm especially worried because like I grew up. Again, if you watch like the most recent, video on the secondary channel, the movies I grew up with were like, well, the movies and TV shows I grew up watching. I didn't grow up watching stuff like SpongeBob. I grew up watching stuff like Terminator, Aliens, Predator, Godzilla, Transformers. And it's like, nothing would make me happier than seeing like awesome epic movies of stuff like that. But we just don't get them these days. Like those are absolutely like top tier W movies. And I saw those, and the thing is, I mean, I was born in 1999, so I'm not that old, relatively speaking. And my dad showed me those movies when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old. So it was like, my heroes in stuff like fiction is like Optimus Prime, Godzilla, Sarah Connor, Ellen Ripley. Like those are my movies. Those are my stuff. I mean, I watch stuff like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Danny Phantom, Star Wars: The Clone Wars as well. But it's like, those are the stuff I grew up in. Like, I would love, movies like that. Like, I want to see more of those things. But then it's like, Alien Covenant, not a fan of. I mean, Prometheus was interesting. I mean, it was a thought-provoking movie. I'm very worried about Alien Romulus. I mean, Prey was good. I liked Prey. It was a great movie. I'm The Predator sucked. I'm very worried about Alien Romulus for that reason. I mean, Terminator Dark Fate, Terminator Genesis sucked. Like, absolutely. And I mean, I enjoyed Terminator Salvation. I actually like that movie. Yeah, that Danny Phantom James. Alright, we're going for Zapdos, so I'm gonna go for Pincurchin. None of these are really... I mean, Executor is probably the least bad because of the Psycho Cut. Because Zapdos' only flying moves are Drill Peck and Brave Bird. So you only really need to worry about the electric moves. Oh my god, these suck. I guess Tangela. And then, yeah, that was the right chair. Next part says that. Alright. Ooh, we got that thing. Good. So let's go for the Clefable. Ooh, Doug Trio. That's a very good thing. Doug Trio is an automatic win because it's a ground type, and that just is immune to everything. Water, please. Water, Hydro-Reddit. Some modern movies with the last Pokemon movie got was Arceus Chronicles like 2 years ago. Arceus Chronicles, that was a thing? I did not even know that was a thing. 2 streams in a row. Or do again, I love Kirby. We love Kirby. We are big fans of the Corb. We are very big fans of Corb. Water is always good. One could say hydrate, if only to outlive one's enemies. Kirby. I mean, Kirby can basically solve the multiverse. Kirby is one of the most powerful characters in fiction, and a lot of people will not believe that because of the little tiny pink puffball. But no, like, Kirby literally eats eldritch space gods for breakfast. He's awesome, we love him. I love Kirby, he's great. Jay, just go for attacking moves. Just go for attacking moves. Don't go for status moves. Who do we Alien X or Kirby? Ooh, good question. Alien X or Kirby. That's actually a very... I mean, I feel like realistically Kirby would win. Realistically, because Alien X's whole thing, like, Alien X's main problem is that he, on principle, is, like, incapable of action. He is incapable of action unless all three personalities agree. Can suck Thanos against us. Yep. Well, Trick Room doesn't really matter for us, because basically all of us have the same kind of speed tiering. It realistically doesn't matter. I mean, really the worst part of it is that the thing is just keep doing and undoing the Trick Room more than anything. Context! Oh, what do you mean by... Oh, the context in the DMs for things, James? You mean the context in the DMs? Oh, you know, I mean, there's more I can say about that stuff, James. Also, yeah, that's unfortunate. Probably was a good thing to go for the Dynamax, because that was out of grassy terrain. Oh, yeah, no. I sent some context in the DMs. I sent some for the context. Yeah, no, James, I can send a bit more on stuff like that after this ends off. There's a lot, trust me, there's a lot to unpack. Oh, not to me better. Oh. That ball gamer. Yeah, I know who that ball gamer is. Yeah, he's a shiny hunter. He does a lot. His channel's exploded very well. He's been doing great lately. Yeah, I wish for like 1% of the channel growth rate that he's had. Because he's been doing great. And I can't hit the broadside of a barn. And I truly cannot hit the broadside of a barn with this thing. God, I detest Pincurchin. It's so bad. It's so bad. I have to live a different adventure for the rest of my life. I live in a Pokemon world. I used to watch it, but not anymore. Yeah, I mean, I need to get back to, like, watching other content creators who do Pokemon stuff that, like, I am familiar with. I kind of, like, spend most of my time just, like, watching the Kirby has slayed Elvish horrors, drilled through soul-absorbing robots, inhaled bee flower tree thing that could be destroyed, Popstar with their roots. Oh yeah, so very, very much. Yeah, again, Kirby's awesome. We love Kirby. And if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more, and leave a like on the stream. Okay, let's try and take down the giant pink puffball of terror that is Clefable, even if it isn't even if it is not the True Nightmare monstrosity, and the Beat a Fat Penguin. Yeah. The funny thing is that Kirby's Hammer power-up was specifically based on King DDD, which is the reason why it is the most overpowered copy ability in most Kirby games. Because it was entirely by design to be... Kirby's Hammer ability is basically the designated boss destroyer because you have so many invincibility frames. I love this. King DDD. Crown on Penguin. We love King DDD. And yet he's known to me as the up B spammer in Smash Bros. I mean, I always enjoyed doing that. See, I always like the down B, the rock thing. Because, like, well, I'm invincible. You can't. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to a giant block of rock? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I wonder what King DDD would taste like. Probably chicken. He's a bird. Probably a chicken. Press glide. Thunder. Psycho cut. Grab the rock. When a monster clobber that there, Kirby. The Kirby's Right Back at You was surprisingly good show. Like, Kirby's Right Back at You, like, surprisingly was a good show. It has actually, like, I mean, not aged, like, perfectly, but, like, it still kind of holds up. Very surprising. What does DDD, who asked what DDD tastes like? Bulbasaurus, I believe, is who asked what King DDD would taste like. Bulbasaurus. It was a 7.2 out of 10 for me. I mean, I would say, like, it was, like, 8 out of 10, which, I mean, 8 out of 10, I'd say is pretty good. I have no idea. Sword plus heart? Not a clue. I don't know. That's, they have Krakow in the anime? They could take my money now. Wait, Krakow was in the anime? Oh, Meta Knight. Interesting. Greco was in the anime? I don't really remember that. Noted. I did not know that. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I should rewatch Kirby Right Back At You as one of the monsters. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the funny thing about Kirby's Right Back At You is that the logo for the modern Kirby games, I believe up until Forgotten Land, switch out... You know what, I think I'm going to switch out for this thing. I'm going to switch out for it. I have no clue. Clown Soccer... I have no idea. Clown Soccer Ball. I don't know, actually. The funny thing is about Kirby's Right Back At Ya is that the logo of the Kirby games... Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. Is that, the logo for the Kirby series was the logo... Go for the ground type. The logo for the Kirby series, following the release of Kirby's Right Back At You, was the logo for the Kirby game. So they adopted the logo from the TV show. And that only changed with Forgotten Land, I believe, where they went to a new one, which is pretty neat. I don't know, I just find that kind of fascinating. Bugs use the sword monster from the show instead of the Stuplek bug. Interesting. What about this? Boat and a diamond. I have no clue. I'm not very good at the guessing things. I haven't played that many. Yeah, the items are different for every person in. Yeah, the items are different for everyone in Dynamax Adventures, unfortunately. Whoever catches Dugtrio is just invincible. Not exactly, because Zapdos does have flying moves, but more or less, yes. If you can get something... If you can get something like a Rhydon... Actually, I think Rhydon is the only ground rock type in DAs. You just win. Because you're immune to electric and you have massive physical defense against flying moves. Switch out the Tangela for the Dugtrio. Just use Terrain Pulse on the Executor now. Just click Terrain Pulse. Maximum Rockfall. I'm assuming like Frosty or something like that. I have no idea. Nah, you're all good. Nah, you're all good. The thing is, you would have needed... I'm pretty sure Tangela would move before... moves after you anyway. So it's better for you actually... Yeah, it's better to have gone for that. Ah, Mr. Frosty. Again, I'm not good at guessing like the name of the character just by pictograms. So it's kind of why I said like, you know, maybe not best to do that because I don't really pick the stuff well. Yeah, I'll just beam that and some things. But yeah, Pokemon. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Oh wow, I was actually going for the Trick Room. Helpful. Mostly helpful. Not, I mean, ideally not helpful, but I mean, it's okay enough. When snake around down. Snake. It's very snake. That's one thing about sandstorm damage in DAs I don't care for. Is when you have sandstorm damage and grassy terrain both in effect, there is so much changing of HP. It goes on so long. Again, Dynamax Adventures, great idea, horribly inefficient. Oh, Waddle Dee, I see now. Man, no, switch out the Tangela for this. There we go. It's yeah, no, it's yeah. I mean, I would love to see a Kirby movie, but I don't know how they would ever make a Kirby movie. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would love to see it. I just don't know how they would ever do it. Alright, and then we go... Okay, so we got Talonflame or Hitmontop. Nah, let's go Hitmontop. Let's go Hitmontop. Bubbles. I would love to see like more Mario movies. Like not more. Yes, more Mario movies. I would love to see more, like Nintendo movies of things. Like I would Legend of Zelda movie. I think would be a bit tricky. All right, enough jokes like that. All right, I will start blocking messages if you guys keep doing that. Well, Mega Man's owned by Capcom. That's not owned. That is not owned by Nintendo. So that's something different. Unfortunately. I mean, what I want to see most. I want to see like a Metroid movie. I want to see that. So long as it is not played by Brie Larson or Daisy Ridley for Samus. You know what? I'm okay with it. You know, Gal Gadot doesn't have to be Wonder Woman anymore. I mean, she'd be good Samus. And that's good. That's like the beautiful thing about the like the power suit. It doesn't really matter who what the hair color of the person is, because like I mean, Samus is blonde, but like they have the power suit on the entire time. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We will be fine. We will be mostly fine. I would love to see a Kid Icarus movie. I'm a big fan of Kid Icarus Uprising. That would be absolutely amazing. That would be like dream right there. I think a Kirby movie would be animated. I mean, all the movies for Nintendo stuff will probably be animated, other than like probably the Pokemon movies, and even then, I think Pokemon movies would probably best be animated if they could continue the same vein as like say, Detective Pikachu. But yeah, no, I think that a Kirby movie, like, anime style, would probably be the better way of doing things. I wonder if that would IRL Kirby would be good. Extremely. Like, Legend of Zelda, I think you could realistically do live action, but I feel overall it would just be better to go, like, animation with it. Like, probably anime style. Like, anime-esque. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it. Oh, right there it is. There's the water. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Why does Triple Axel not always a good dance? For balance reasons. If Triple Axel always hit 3 times, that would be insanely overpowered. Because you gotta remember, in practice, Triple Axel is a 140 base power hit that can bypass Sturdy, goes through sub if it deals enough damage, and is a very common coverage move on a lot of Pokemon. Like, that it only hits 3 times. Yeah, Triple Axel can only hit 3 times. The way it works is the first hit is 20 base power, the second hit is 40 base power, and then the third hit is 80 base power, so it doubles every time. It's ridiculously long. It's only slightly under the base power of Icicle Spear when Icicle Spear hits all 5 times. Nope, it can only hit 3 times. The move only hits 3 times. That was not a bug. It only hit 3 times. You may have been seeing Icicle Spear instead of Triple Axel. No sweat. Remember Yokai? I never saw Yokai Watch, so I would not. I was surprised train for Starly. Very nice. Pac-Man movie would be cool. Interesting. Pac-Man movie would be interesting. How would they do that? But yeah, no, it can only hit 3 times. You may have been seeing Icicle Spear, not Triple Axel. Yeah, no, I mean, Triple Axel, if it always hit 3 times, would be absolutely broken. Which would be absolutely horrifying to see. I mean, of course, there's a Palpitoad. There's a Palpitod. Definitely, yeah, from Mario, man. This movie would be cool. Hello there, Pokemania. 4649, welcome in. Bayonetta horror movie. I would love to see a Bayonetta movie again. That's not owned by Nintendo. They just, but they don't just publish it. They're not the only one that published the thing. That's a platform game. I would love to see like Metal Gear Solid movie. Like I would like to see more video game movies. Well done, video game movies. Should preface. I'm the king of Pokemon. That'd be absolutely amazing to see more movies. I would love to see more movies. More good movies, I guess is like the better way of phrasing things. And that's Brave Bird. Was that Brave Bird, right? That was Brave Bird. Did that drop back? Okay, no, that was Brave Bird. I was gonna say. Well, Bulbasaur chronologically is the first Pokemon. Charging up our space laser. Charging up our space laser beams. Yeah, that thing was a bit aggressive targeting. But I mean, I'm immune to the sandstorm damage because of Magic Guard, which is why I don't take sand damage. So let's take this thing down. Like 14 pegs. I think Dugtrio's ability is Sand Force. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think unless it was a crit, its ability is Sand Force. Nope. Okay, so its ability is Sand Force. Very rude. No cool map of the movie. I have no idea what that is. Fancy Pants Adventure movie. No idea what any of that stuff is. No idea what that stuff is. Meteor Beam. Pew. Ball. I mean, I think we win this. I feel like we should win this. I mean, unless this thing knocks me out here, but I don't think it will. It does. Wow, that was rude, Zapdos. Dang. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Zapdos is just going no. I mean, to be fair, we had an absolutely horrendous start off. Baba Normal, thank you very much for popping in. We had an absolutely horrendous start off against that Clefable. I was missing like every single freaking Thunder in existence. And our options for the Zapdos fight were absolutely terrible. So that wasn't really so much we did badly as it was just the RNG decided to shaft us. Which again, Dynamax adventures are inherently full pure RNG. Which is one of the strengths and one of the weaknesses of them is they are just full RNG. But let's get going. Let's get going. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, I don't know why. Like summer is like when stuff slows down. I don't know why. What do you think? You think that content would do best in summer because like people are off school. It's weird. Hey, you connect. Hey, at least it will let you connect. Quite a few of my friends can't ever connect to Wraith and Scarlet Violet. I just saw this really good listing at Facebook Marketplace, but it's a 2-hour drive. So I'm in Rage and Sandy Shocks for my Sun team. Oh, Screenfield. Nice! Very nice. Yeah, the funny thing is that I'm in my Sun, one of my Pokemon draft teams, I do actually have a Sun team where I have both Sandy Shocks and Screamtail on it. I just put the finishing touches on the preparation for that planning. They're selling 2 DS systems with some random DS games, and I guess I can hold them all for $50. I mean, I'd say that's worth it. Like, 2 DSs, like, what games are they selling them with, Roost? Because, like, you got a case, 2 DSs, and a whole bunch of... Hello there, Grady. Tiki, welcome in. Welcome in, Grady. Hope you're doing very well. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Alright, seems like we're going to be handling this one solo. For some DAs. Zapdos. Let's get going. Again, if you can just get, like if you can get a Rhydon as, like, your starting pick, you're basically perfect for this. The only one I recognize is Lego Batman 2, which I already have, so any DS games is always a bonus. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably a good thing to go and grab, like, the DS, because, again, it's 2 DSs for, what, $50? That's, what, $25 a DS and then the games? That's freaking steal right there. Beartic, Lorantos, Rockface Fish. Okay, none of these are overly good options. Go with Beartic, the least bad. In the Monsterverse, we should see Mega. Hello there, Ramsey HD13. You mean Mechanicong? Because, yes, there was a Robot King Kong historically. That was called Mechanicong. It'd be interesting to say. I'm planning on using them against Slime and Boomer Guy in this stream. I wish you the best of luck. Also, against Lego Indiana Jones. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, Mechanicong wouldn't make much sense in the overall grand scheme of things, because King Kong is Protector. You know, he's not hostile, so they wouldn't really need to make Robot King Kong. Then again, you could always have human bad guys, which I'm always for human bad guys in the Monsterverse. I am always for human antagonists. Because they are, like, I mean, for as much as we love the Monsterverse, you need the human stuff. Oh crap, they still have Stylus? I'm gonna check to see if this is still available. Based. Very based. Yeah, I mean, again, I say worth it. I say it's worth it, Roost. I say it's very, very worth it. It keeps the battle press. May or may not have lost him in every battle we have. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my just aggressive hyper aggro Sun team, because Bobby AI bot. Day's going well, N1. Day's going quite well today. Assurance. Psychic. I mean, other than the Rabambi being an absolute bot, which, I mean, Rabambi does, I mean, AI bots do as AI bots do. They are literally there just to throw. And now Solar Beam does not no damage. Never mind, it's a 4 out of damage. Yeah, I mean, in that case, well, I mean, are you sure it's not 4 hours there and back total, or is it certain that it is a 4-hour drive one way? Could be spin-off Godzilla movie going on. That's what I'm hoping, Ramsey. That's what we get for future Monsterverse films. Okay, that might not be as worth. I mean, that's like the gas price at that point, but also, yeah, no, that's... Yeah, that is... Hello there, Melon the Great. Welcome back. It has been a while. How have you been? And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more, and thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Psychic. Slowly we're chipping through, because this Rabambi threw big time. 2 hours I would do, I could pick up and be back before dinner. Yeah. But, you know, 8 hours in total. Hello there, Dave O'Shea. Welcome, and... Yeah, no, 4 hours there, 4 hours back. That's basically, you're going to be coming back around, like, what, midnight in actual, like, in... That's, I mean, that's assuming, you know, you get there on a timely manner. You're back at, what, like 11 p.m., if that. I'm decent. Got that shiny Cramorant. Done it for almost 3 years. Nice. We love a Cramorant. The funny bird. The funniest of bird. Yeah, we need more Pokemon like that, which are just funny. Those silly Pokemon, we need them, because they're fun. Would it be a Mothra movie? I'm moving about Gigan. Well, I mean, Gigan's a villain. Gigan would be the antagonist in one of the movies. But we've got discussions on stuff like that, Ramsey. That's kind of the fun thing about the secondary channel, is I already have planned projects for things like that in the works. Alright, so I don't need either Greedent or Lurantis. Just go for the thing, see if one of the AI bots switches out. Hello there, Gabriel Gaming. How are you doing? Welcome in. Also, no charger, which isn't as much as an issue since I have my original DS charger, but for 2DSs, I need an extra charger would be nice. Yeah, generally, it's better to have, like, at probably 50% plus 1 chargers is good. One time at a Dynamax adventure, didn't know what a shiny as a rule, and I failed it. Well, in Dynamax adventures, the thing does not appear as a shiny until the end of the Dynamax adventure. So it's only at the end of the Dynamax adventure does the thing show whether or not it is a shiny. Well, good thing actually is attacking, which is good to have. Going on vacation on the last day in Florida. Nice! I have my original DS. I want to get the Game Boy Advance games. My Relore now at Alabaska has a mark. I didn't know until now. If I can match the DS to charger, I would be ideal. That's what it is. And if I play the DS someday, hopefully. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I used Leaf Storm. That's what it was. But yeah, I mean, I don't have my my original DS, but I do have a GBA, and I do have the chargers for the GBA. I mean, the battery in this thing is absolutely like, you know, freaking. You know, you can't really see it, but like, you know, I'm putting the thing on. The battery is just drained in this thing. Nintendo, a DS charger, where's the DS? No, the Nintendo 3DS charger and the Nintendo DS charger are not compatible. They are actually a different plug outlet. It's a think of it like the difference between the current Apple iPhone charger and the charging port on the like old iPod. They are not compatible, unfortunately. Not related, I just saw there was an RV with a ladder that is on the image of the hilariously cursed. Please send me this cursed image, Roost. I must see this cursed image. Yes, we started shiny hunting Zapdos today. That is that odd? No. Let's go with the normal type. It's okay, everyone happy to see you. But no, you're all good. You're all good, Melon. No need to worry about not being active. When I got the newest phone, people say that's an Android. Yeah, I mean, basically, the charger is different. You know, it's just that the charging port for the original DS and the charging port for the 3DS are different, so you can't use one for the other. Okay, yes, it was. It was that one. Okay. Apparently, there might be a Kirby manga. That would not surprise me. I mean, Nintendo does have a good handle on its intellectual properties for stuff and things. Which is good. Well, yeah, Nintendo does good with intellectual properties. Have you played Pokemon Legends Arceus? It's like super easy mode to get shinies, and I have like 5 boxes of 30 games. Yeah, I have played Legends Arceus. I'm not the biggest fan of the game, actually. I love the battling aspect of Pokemon a lot. And they don't really have a whole lot of battles in Legends Arceus. I mean, there's good things about it. 8,000, I can buy a school bus? Wait, hold up. There is no way that is an actual thing. 8,000 for a school bus? I have several questions. Is it the Magic School Bus? No, really should have Nintendo Switch play DS games. They're probably not going to add that to play DS games for a couple of reasons. One of them is licensing things, where there's definitely a lot of games on the DS, is that. But also, it's kind of hard to make Nintendo DS games compatible with the Switch, because Nintendo had basically every DS game utilize the touchscreen. So what you would be doing is you would be taking games designed around the usage of a touchscreen that have 2 screens and putting them on a singular screen. A lot of DS games would use the touchscreen for various purposes, like actually, you know, main controls, and you can't really put that on something like this. The best we've seen so far is how they mapped the touchscreen onto the Switch for BDSP. But even then, that was Very, very, very minimum. I mean, you can use it on different things. But also, another further issue on that is you can't make everything just joystick controls because of, like, a lot of fine controls for the touchscreen, and you can't have the way that they make Switch games is compatible for both docked and handheld mode. Having things that are intrinsically touchscreen would basically shut that entirely down unless they release a new peripheral attachment, which would be a lot of money. With the boss after that, you actively interested in my forehead, not particularly. I'm not a big fan of Megas, mostly because I am a competitive battler when it comes to Pokemon, and Megas were not very good for competitive play. They were ridiculously overpowered, and they were more powerful than Legendaries. Like, a lot of people will downplay this, but they were vastly more powerful than Legendaries. And it did make battling against them a lot less fun. You know, when everything basically turned into, I nuke you into oblivion with one move, as opposed to, like, before, with, like, a chess match, basically. Instead of doing something like with Sword and Shield, we finally get Scarlet and Violet. Maybe get see. Nice. Get another hacked Pokemon and we'll lose it. I'm personally not excited for Megas because it just reused a concept. It's nothing new we haven't seen before. I mean, the other thing is, I mean, that as well, but also, like, it's just bland. I don't think we're actually going to be even able to use Megas in ZA. Because, I mean, if they're rolling with the idea similar to Legends Arceus, where Pokemon trainers don't really exist, how would people have figured out Mega Evolution without trainers? I mean, unless they start outright, like, ignoring and retconning lore into, like, well, Megas don't need trainers to exist in order for them to Mega Evolve, which they would need to very heavily deviate from established lore, which, I mean, they can do that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with deviation from established lore, but I'm not a big fan of promoting deviation from lore. I'm very much a continuity stickler. However, in ZA they make the city building style like people. Like, I hope ZA is a city building sim. Like, I know that's gonna earn a lot of flack from people, but I would love it if the game is a city planning sim. Like, that would be very happy pop in, Kayla. And if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Hi, bar voice. Zayeli voice wave cannon. Our first Zapdos takedown of the day. And it does match the luxury ball. Maybe ZA we get to see the order of the gold. That's why. The thing is, ZA is set about, what, 160 years before XY? I don't quite think we're going to see the origin of them. Play Gas Station Simulator, Minecraft House Flipper, American Truck Simulator, Raft Stardew Valley Simulator, we customize the infrastructure to be the best. You know, I don't think we're going to be seeing the origin of the... I mean, that's another thing, a bit about the game that kind of worries me, is Legends Arceus did basically entirely reuse the idea of Cyrus for Volo. So, it was basically a remake of Sinnoh in many ways, which, again, not bad, but... I mean, well, remake of Mr. Jones and Sky in addition to that, and I like it when the new, I like it when another, words are hard. I like it when a new piece of media evolves the story. You know, it moves the ideas forward in a way that, like, wasn't done before. Which is one of the reasons why I really love Black and White, where that's a very interesting concept. Like, what they did was very interesting. And it wasn't just static same. Brother Money on the marketplace, sometimes all the funniest thing you can do is posting with an island. You could buy an island. I have so many questions for why someone is selling an island on Facebook Marketplace, Roost. I have a bunch of questions. And thank you very much whoever just subscribed. If anyone would like to join in the Dynamax adventure, feel free to pop in. Maybe a new Pokemon TV show we're going to see different generations. I don't think we are going to be seeing the different generations. That's kind of what they did with Journeys, or whatever like the most recent one was, with Ash going to all the different regions. I think I think what they're probably going to do is they're going to start following the Yu-Gi-Oh model, where every new region is going to get its own different anime for it. We're not going into those questions. Yeah, I don't disagree, Rich. I mean, I'd love to know the answer, but we're probably never getting those answers. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm going to Major League binge watch that series. Oh, look at that. 343 Studios is apparently getting dissolved. Interesting. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. I found a cheaper bus for sale. Oh, like, Roost, you have to screenshot and send me these things. Because, like, I just need to, like, bus for sale. I don't know. It's just I need to just like have a picture of this thing. That's close. It's a prison bus this time 4K. Let's go. Oh, see, normally the late. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Normally the late night streams are the ones that get unhinged, but is when Roost shows up, everything's unhinged. There are no hinges when Roost is present. Let's go, bus that isn't 8,000. Oh, that's something. Hello there, Patrick Taylor. Welcome in. Welcome in. Actually, you know what, Roost? I'm gonna send you a screenshot of a thing because you mentioned the boss that made me think of a joke. And I think you will find this most amusive. Cause like I can make the joke and I think you'll understand. Third bus for 3,000. Why is the RV on stilts? That is so incredibly cursed, Roost. That is so cursed. That picture looks fake. I have more screws loose than Sectania and Lusamine. Don't know about that, Chief. Go for the Gastrodon, Kayla. I love Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is just purely unhinged. That is just unhinged to the extreme. Is that paint peeling off, Roost? Like, I can't tell if the yellow... We're gonna go for the... We'll go for the dark... We'll just stick to the... Yeah, we'll stick to the right. And then we'll go for the vanilla-ish. Facebook Marketplace scares me immensely sometimes. I think the game is a knockoff of a Zelda game. I have never played that game, so I would not be able to know, and I have not played enough Zelda games to know what would constitute a Zelda knockoff. So I can't tell, is the yellow paint the base coat and then that's peeling off, or is the other coat of paint on top of the yellow coat and it's peeling off and the yellow is exposed? I don't know which one it is, and it scares me. Game of the week. Interesting. I love the plain models I can find from there sometimes. Interesting. Lightning McQueen. A Lightning McQueen golf cart. Roost, you scare me. This is horrifying, but also very amusing. I set my preferences for Game Free Marketplace for video games and cars, so I just get golden posts like this. That is amazing. That is absolutely unequivocally glorious Roost. That is just absolute top shelf, or just top shelf material right there. That's glorious. Facebook Marketplace. So, I mean, say what you can about Facebook. Well, Facebook Marketplace is just an endless source of joy and laughter. Endless source of just joy and laughter. Roost is the wildest thing you've ever found there. I don't think we want to know what the wildest thing Roost ever found on Facebook Marketplace is. I don't think we can handle it. Cause like that would be truly unhinged. The Marketplace, the one-time search of like a 1970s Plymouth Theory, so I can have the vehicle from Christian. Besides the island, you know what? Yeah, other than the island. The island would be very much the most unhinged thing possible. Unhinged. Exceptionally unhinged. The hinges do not exist. A bus. I'm taking this thing and I'm sending it to a friend of mine. So yacht. Hey Zed, how you doing? How is Mr. Bread Guy? Can one of the mods please go grab Zed's link, please? How you doing, Mr. Bread Man? How do you do? How does the you do today? Glad you doing good. I'm doing vastly better than I was doing over the weekend. Cause like yesterday and yesterday, Monday, and Sunday, I had my first experience with doom scrolling. And doom scrolling is not fun. I do not recommend doom scrolling. It is a very not good experience. Yeah, if you want to see the results of the doom scrolling, I'd recommend checking the secondary channel out. Because that is where, like, the results of the doom scrolling coalesced. But yeah, no, I had my first experience of doom scrolling. It's like, we need to create a counterpart to doom scrolling that is positive. We need, like, wholesome scrolling. We need to create a new, better thing than doom scrolling. I do not recommend doom scrolling to Google. Yeah, doom scrolling is not good. I do not recommend doom scrolling. It's very, very, very not good. How do you find all the, like, so many buses? I mean, I guess technically, yes, a bus would fall under cars, so, like, that does make sense. Okay. Yeah. The mystery machine? You're sending that. You're sending me the picture of that, Roost. I gotta see this. I gotta see that. I mean, like, as weird as this sounds, I have never watched. Well, I have watched some Scooby-Doo. I didn't watch much Scooby-Doo when I was younger. In social media with pet videos. Exactly. Wholesome things. Wholesome things. Pet videos. Things that restore hope in humanity is what we need. The mystery. Wow. That actually does. Yeah, that actually is $2,500 for that. That's cheap. That's actually pretty cheap, Roost. Looks like we solved the mysteries. Hello there, Slammin'. Welcome back. Welcome back. Burning jealousy. Oh, right, this thing has pressure, so it actually double stalls our power points. Exclude. Slashy slash. 7th boss. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Roost, you vaguely know vehicles more than I do, correct? You have a better handle on vehicles than I do. So you know, like the VW bus, you know, like that the iconic VW bus. What the frick is that thing called? Cause like there's one in like the neighborhood right next to mine, and I pass it sometimes when I go driving out. I have to go drive the car, and like I see it, was like, what the freak is that thing called? I mean, it's a neat looking thing. Anyone will be sent photos of the castle joining warning on August 17th. This will be a social media that I've now. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, it's a neat thing. We'll go for the vanillish. Because it is better to go for the vanilla than it is to go for the glalie. You know, never underestimate the German engineering. That German engineering. Volkswagen bus. Really? It's literally just the Volkswagen bus? How much money these cost? I have not. Interesting. I thought it was like something more than, I mean, then again, just simple names. I mean, again, once again, German efficiency. They don't... Like, when the Germans make something, the name is exactly what it says on the tin. Yeah, Volkswagen's made in Germany. Volkswagen's a German company. I mean, like, if I remember correctly, Volkswagen means, like, people, like, the people. It's probably, like, Volk is, like, German for people. And wagon is the German word for car. And maybe I saw the set of knight armors at half the price of this machine. A set of armor? What? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, German tanks are literally called armored battle wagons. Panzerkampfwagen. It's like, again, when the Germans make something, the name of it is exactly what it is. I mean, I love, like, just seeing German translation names again, because it is literally the exact descriptor of what it is. Which brings me back to a comment my old physics teacher used to say is, you can tell when a physicist names something because it is exactly what it is. You know, a fast radio burst is a fast burst of radio waves. But can someone tell me what the endoplasmic reticulum is? No, nobody knows what the frick the endoplasmic reticulum is. The other Bizarre Adventures is in fact Flaccid Pancake is the name of the change in Netflix localization. Flaccid Pancake, yep. I love the JoJo localization names for things, because they do it for legal reasons. It's great. I love it. Someone is selling an ambulance? What? No way, Roost. I don't believe this. I do not believe this. What? I want to start making some art stuff again. I feel burnt out right now. The art block is personally attacking me. Artist block sucks. I mean, I have writer's block. I write my monster stories, and writer's block sucks. It can suck a railroad spike. Ambulance. That's great. And saw someone selling $1 movies. Interesting. No Twitch. Someone. You better call an ambulance, but not for me. I don't need to call an ambulance. I have one. Oh, that's something right there. That was only Godzilla movies. Tokyo SOS. Action figure. I actually have the Kiryu action figure. Head is off in the clouds. Yeah, I actually got. I also got Godzilla Tokyo SOS as a DVD. Call the ambulance for. Yeah, call the ambulance for the wallet. The marketplace is called Rooster Save Humanity, buses and ambulances. There's a meme that I can find at some point, and it'll probably be apt for this. Snarl. Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Great movie. I actually enjoyed it. Like, the Kiryu saga hit different. I was a very big fan of the Kiryu saga. That was a lot more damage than I would have expected. Kiryu saga did pretty good. Well, my wallet needs an ambulance. You call an ambulance for my wallet? Roos, can you DM me that? Actually, no, I'll just screenshot and post that there. Because that is also absolutely perfect t-shirt merch material. Like, that is material for a t-shirt right there at some point. The best saga. I think that was the best saga. Well, Godzilla had multiple continuities. The reason why it's called the Kiryu saga is because in the Millennium era of the Godzilla movies, basically every movie was a standalone movie. So, in the Millennium Era, there was Godzilla 2000, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters, All Out Attack, also called GMK for short, because that is a frickin' heckin' mouthful. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, Godzilla Tokyo SOS, and Godzilla Final Wars. All of the movies are standalones, as in they are not sequels to one another. They're their own separate timelines, except for Tokyo SOS is a sequel to Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. That's why it's called the Kiryu Saga, because they're the only two movies that are actually, like, canonical to one another. Yeah, the Godzilla continuity is, like, weird, and if you would like to know more about the Godzilla continuity stuff, we have a video all about that in our secondary channel, and thank you very much whoever just subscribed. Yeah, our secondary channel, we did a video covering the Godzilla timelines, because there is, I believe, no less than 14 individual Godzilla continuity timelines, and they get pretty weird. Like, yeah, it's weird. They get pretty weird. Also, speaking of that, one of the MonsterVerse comics my local library actually has. And I am super happy about that, because I want to read it, because the art in those comics goes hard. Let me actually try and bring up one of those. Those comics do go hard. So I'll put an image of a swamp and just said, Roosters free. There are 3 Smoky Pro Roosters for free. Come and pick them up. One sec. Alright. Speaking of Motor Beast. What Motor Beasts? One day I went to Barnes & Noble, got Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 for the year anniversary. Oh yeah, I love Mechagodzilla. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 is, in my opinion, one of the best movies when it comes to showcasing Godzilla. Like, that is a movie where you get to see Godzilla's characterization on full display in the entire spectrum. Like, it is an excellent movie for that reason. I do not recommend it as a first Godzilla movie experience, which is actually probably another video I'm going to be working on for the channel at some point, is like the best order of watching Godzilla movies in. But no, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla is a fantastic movie because of just the character. Like, it's a great movie for characterization. Which, again, goes in the face of the entire thing about you can either have a good story in a movie or good action. Like, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 is like great action. I mean, for the big rubber suits, like, it actually was pretty good. Met a pair with the island, the idea of someone who's selling wild roosters for free on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, free roosters is not necessarily selling them, it's just giving them away at that point. I think Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster was a good story. Funny thing is, Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster was one of the first Godzilla movies I ever saw. So that one was a good movie. Like, the Showa movies get way more flack than they deserve. Like the Melon Life update, got some noise-canceling headphones a little while. Oh, that's great. I would love some noise-canceling headphones, like actual proper noise-canceling headphones. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. And if anybody would like to pop in for some DAs, feel free to point in. Being the devil, the Volkswagen boss of the 48. Yeah, the Facebook AI was listening. See, that's why I don't trust them. I don't trust those things. Like, you never know when the AI is listening, Roost. Like, there's a story I heard someone say, that this is someone I know, where they were talking with their significant other about getting, I think it was like some, like a special, like, kind of wrench or something, or like just something. And they never looked it up because they heard of it from a friend, or that they saw it at a friend's house. They never searched it. They never looked it up. They never saw any commercials. And then, after they talked about it, they started just getting bombarded with ads for it. You're sending me a picture of that thing, Roost. There's no way. There is no freaking hecking way. Waffle House mailbox. That's amazing. Probably my second channel. I'm going to be showing people my scary movies. Nice. Hello there, cornball. Literal cornball. Hey, a silly idea for a game. I gotta see a picture of this. Wow. Huh. Well, heck. That's something. That is indeed something. Probably gonna save me from crying this month. Anybody else gonna be popping in? Can I actually see the noise canceling feature? Because people always try to talk to me even when I have them on, but when I do, the noise canceling is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I act like basically my headphones at times are noise canceling. Exactly. Because there's a story, actually, something like that. When I was still in... Running over the giraffe, would leave me alone. When I was still in college, my aunt was, like, repeatedly asking me, oh, you know, how's school? You know, what's going on with school? After I actually, like, just specifically said, I don't want to talk about it. And they kept asking me over and over and over again. I just ignored them for, like... They kept trying to ask me, for, like 15 minutes straight, and I just ignored them the entire time. I was like, I already said I don't want to talk about it. If Godzilla Minus 1 was on streaming services, I'm going to be watching it. I believe Godzilla Minus 1 actually is on streaming. I think it's on Netflix. I'm fairly certain it's on Netflix. If I get mad, I'm just going to say, womp womp. Hooray for hugs. Hugs are always top tier. But if you're going to be watching Godzilla Minus 1, hello there, The Battle, top tier name. But if you're going to watch Godzilla Minus 1, I recommend first time watching Japanese audio, English subtitles. Wait, there's a plane. There is no way there's a plane, Roost. There is no way. Go for the Luxray. There is no way there's a literal plane for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Nah, you're all good, Gabriel. You're all good. All these suck. Least bad is, I say, the Ivysaur. I am narrating this with a prim voice. It's finding difference on my head. There are 2 planes! No freaking way. No way. What is this shenanigans? There are hackages. Okay, we're just gonna go stick entirely to the left side of the pathing. We're gonna stick with the left pathing the entire time, and we're gonna go for the Auroras. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with the left pathing the entire time. What is better than 2 planes? Rectal Cessna or a proper print? I mean, probably not a jet, but it's probably like a little Cessna. Yeah, it's like a Cessna. Well, it's one of those things. Wow. Okay, the fact that one of those is $26,000 is a little bit worrying. Like, I wouldn't trust that. I would not trust that if it was a $26,000 for a freaking plane. Black and white trio. Hello there, McKieran. What model? I know. Lots of Volkswagens now, which is fine. The VW bus and Beetle are so nice. Yeah. Yeah, like the VW bug is something. It is a work of art. What are the other things I forgot? Welcome in, Frederick. How do you do? You know, they are like old, like they're prop planes. But even still, it's like, I don't know. Plane for 26,000 is a lifetime deal. I mean, again, it's a prop plane from like what? Well, same kind of plane that was built in like what, 1941? Like Joy Flying. Whereas black and white Godzilla movie was a bit scary. Let's get the video. Oh yeah, no, the original Godzilla is definitely not a movie to start with. Yeah, again, like with Godzilla, there's a lot of movies, and the original is a fantastic movie. Like the original Godzilla movie is a work of art. However, it is not a movie I recommend people start with. For a list of reasons. Almost all aircraft have some type of maintenance issue. Important safety. Third plane, oh my gosh, there's rhythm. That was actually 2014. Yeah, 2014 was good. Again, 2014 was a good movie, but I don't think it was a good, like, starting point for Godzilla. I probably think, like, the best... Like, I mean, these could just be, like, normie... Well, actually, the funny thing is, this could be just, like, normie me, because my first Godzilla movie I ever saw was Godzilla 2000, even though, like, it was, like, the ending fight scene more than anything. I think that, like, Godzilla 2000 is probably one of the better movies to start off with. Hello there, Chamber. Welcome, man. Or Return of Godzilla is probably a better one. But then you gotta watch the whole Heisei thing, because the whole Heisei era, because that's a bit of a whole separate continuity thing itself. I mean, Heisei Godzilla was great. Heisei Godzilla was pretty basic. However, I do not think Heisei Godzilla was peak. Heisei Godzilla was great, but I don't think it was peak Godzilla. Oh no, what did you find, Roost? I'm scared now. I am very scared. Why does that not surprise me? Why does that not shock me at all? Like, that's the first thing I saw the Golden Gate Bridge was there from the... Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, so, speaking of Godzilla 2014 and the Golden Gate Bridge scene, it literally took me 10 years to realize Godzilla 2014's Golden Gate Bridge scene is the monster versus version of the Godzilla power lines scene. Oh no, it's not a it's worse than a fourth plane. Oh no, it's worse. It is beyond possible comprehensible imagination by mortal men. It's hilarious, but so cursed. Even more cursed than the RV. Game idea. Recommend Kirby as a game idea. Kirby is always good. No, not a kangaroo. It is not an organic. It is not an organism. I'd buy 2 for $1 $6 shrimp special with a plane. I mean, I wouldn't like the quality of the plane you'd get for them like that. What is the actual Godzilla movies are filmed on sets how Godzilla is actually destroyed buildings? I mean, they're all miniatures. Like, the way they used miniatures was just absolutely chef's kiss. Can I switch out for this thing? Alright, so we have Aurorus as another thing. I'm probably going to actually save until I switch out for the Aurorus. Alright. You don't want to know, Melon. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what was found. Jadrick, switch out for this. Switch out for this. Roost, clone. No, you can't clone Roost. Just the laws of reality will not allow Roost to be cloned. There can only be one Roost. Someone has long thought, is that even legal? I mean, I assume. Make a game where you just randomly knock off Godzilla and fight random things. I mean, there's a lot of those Godzilla knockoffs. We're going to be going just entirely sticking to the left side of the fight. What is it, though? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's better if you don't ask. Cloning is legal, but about half the states are reported as property. Guys, I physically can't say... Yeah. Like, again, what it is cannot be that. Hello there, Noah. Shiny on the Paradox. I mean, I recommend Shiny on the Paradox mods. I've actually never played the Godzilla PlayStation 4 game. I've heard good things about it, though. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. I can't do anything to this thing. Because, reasons, no things. I use words that rhyme to describe it. Again, you guys don't want to know what the thing was. Yeah, again, it's better not to know. The funny part is not knowing. That's the best part. Oh, well, it is Twitter Marketplace. Twitter. Trust me, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Twitter. Hello there, Frost Queen. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in. I think I've seen you before. Are you thinking you are? But welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. Welcome in. Ah. Welcome on. I wonder how much people are selling tanks. I mean, they do sell those. Like, they actually do sell like surplus stuff like that. That is actually like a not uncommon thing. Because, like, I mean, a few like weeks ago, I literally saw like an old Humvee driving down the road. They get like negative miles. Like those things don't get miles to the gallon. They get gallons to the mile. But I mean, it's a heckin' thing to see one of those things just driving down the road. It's SpongeBob Soul for a multi-attack tank, at least 60%. Based. Something like a bulletproof vest. What? Chamber, stop spamming. Curiosity, unalive with a cat, but I am not a cat. Correct. Very good. I would trade SpongeBob's soul. I mean, I feel all of us would gladly trade SpongeBob's soul. Never have to see that show again would be ideal. Wow, the game really does not want us to get, like, anything done with Zapdos progress today. Game does not want to give us progress. Well, let's try again. Anybody wants to join in the Dynamax adventures, feel free. Do not trade if it is a rare SpongeBob. Nah. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with the. I would be okay with the erasure of SpongeBob from existence. Cause to quote one of my favorite channels, yeah, SpongeBob is just a knockoff Godzilla. I'm talking about your favorite show growing up was just a knockoff of Godzilla. Oh. I gotta find that video and that clip again because it's freaking priceless. Shield is anti-Zapdos. Anti-Zapdos? Pokemon Sword and Shield is anti-Zapdos propaganda? Knockoff Godzilla with knockoff stand. An actual Godzilla with an actual stand would be thick. Yeah. There were several creepy episodes. Again, it's like kids, like younglings shows from back at that time. They could get away with so much more. Like, the amount of stuff that shows used to get away with. Guys, the number of buses has exceeded 30. That is so absolutely wrong. That thing you just sent in DMs, Roost. I'm not surprised it exists, though. I'm not surprised that the number of planes has exceeded 10. Okay, Roost. Okay, here's the question I have. What is the radius of availability? Is all of this within, like... How many... Is this, like, all like 250 miles? Go for the Passimian. Robert Downey Jr. mugshot? What? What? Go for the Whiskash. Please explain, Roost. I need to see this. What is this? What? When was that taken? That does not look like Robert Downey Jr. That really does not look like him. Alright, we are gonna go... We're gonna stick to the right. Go get the Palisand. How's everybody doing? Nice. You know the Ryan Reynolds Stroke of the Deadpool costume? Yeah, so I do know that. So, I mean, I know that, Sir Ian McKellen also has the Magneto costume from the X-Men movies. Which I freaking love. There's like, oh yeah, no, he just has the costume. I'm gonna scream if I see an F-22 Raptor somewhere. God, I mean, that thing is just like... the F-22 is art right there. I've been meaning to pop in for at least like 2 days, but I kept getting distracted. I feel that, Malin. ADD brain goober. I feel that entirely. So look at the box. Literal cornball. How many Marvel stars have their costume? I have no clue. Probably most of them. It's Ceramic. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? It's Ceramic. He's Gandalf and he's Magneto. What are you gonna do about that? I'm gonna see that too. F22 is an absolute work of art. But yeah, probably have some Venom costume. Well, Venom's just CGI. Venom is just CGI. Making 42 in one simple transaction, actual menu item. Nice. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. And leave a like on the stream. No, not Aura Wheel. Dark Balls. That is Tobey Maguire costume Spider. They probably do. They probably have the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man costumes. The name is Jet Fuel Chicken. I'm sorry, what? Jet Fuel Chicken? Please explain. I have several questions. Guys, the Marketplace rabbit hole goes deeper. Roost, what have you found? What have you found? Wait. Is that a misprint Skittles? Are those misprinted Skittles boxes or bags? Extremely caffeinated and spicy. Interesting. I'd try that. Well, I mean, other than the caffeine, because caffeine's actually really, really bad for you. Caffeine is very, very bad for you. Guess what Marketplace consumes all? Matt, I found another one. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. The fact that there is more than one of them concerns me. So, okay, Roost, I think I asked this before, but what is the search radius in terms of, like, number of miles or hours away that you're searching for these things in? Yes, I mean, I would assume Facebook Marketplace is like Google Images and cursed nonsense. The Marketplace is just selling the original scripts from movies. I don't think that's. I mean, I think that's probably illegal to sell the original scripts from movies. That's. I mean, especially in like the modern day where like scripts are not even actually like written anymore. They're all typed up. So you probably wouldn't get those anymore. I'm scrolling enough that it's giving me further picks. The first couple planes within the first 6. Okay. I mean, that's like not horribly far away. Honestly, it's an electric dog. Electric dog. What is an electric dog? What is an electric dog, Gengar? Because Luxray is a cat. All right, next we will go for the Palisand. You know, Luxray's a cat. It's a lynx, which is a type of cat. I like how Steven Spielberg revealed the original script for Jaws. Well, I mean, Jaws is based on a book. So the original script for Jaws is the original book. A book. Book. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's we ball. We ballin'. We ball. Dark Pulp. Yeah, we switch out the Pissimian for this, but do not connect the versions of Gremlins to book. But they did not do the correct version in Gremlins. Gremlins? Gremlins was a book? Oh yeah, actually no, I think Gremlins actually was a book. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. Gremlins. I've actually never seen Gremlins. There's a whole lot of movies I have not seen. Again, Gremlins is one of them. Oh wow, right. There is literally nothing Luxray can do against this thing, because its only moves are Facade and Rising Volt, and it's a ghost ground. It literally can't touch it. That is not a Corvette. Please send a picture, Roost. It's like a Steven Spielberg movie, like Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. I want to read the Michael Crichton Jurassic Park books at some point. Because they're very different. The Michael Crichton novels are very... I'm sorry, what? That is not a Corvette. I entirely agree, Roost. I mean, that would be a freaking hecking cool Corvette. But that is not a Corvette in any way, shape, or form. That's something. That's something. Super effective. Muddy water. It's like eBay. Some people are selling original comic books. Well, I mean, that's different. Comics are a bit of a different thing altogether. That is a jet, not a vet. Yes. That is a military-sponsored fighter jet. Exactly, Roost. I mean, you did say, like, if you found an F-22, you'd flip. I mean, that's probably the closest you'll get to an actual F-22. Like, the AI heard you. The AI heard you mention the F-22. It's listening. I'm gonna start posting our stuff again. I mean, I'd say I always go back to that. It's always good to post stuff again. I always say it's always good. Acrobatic. Yeah, switch out the Simeon for this. Potential people should sue the original. Not really. I mean, they can't really sell them. The thing is, they're not selling those comics anymore. So like, they can't really sue people like just reselling the comics. No, I mean, I don't think they can do that. That is bad news. I have to get Discord things. Yes. How do you have 7? Like, I generally purge my Discord pings after I get to like 600. Or another Lambo. I've seen a fast food restaurant that makes now. So it's not fast food. Lambo. I want to know how bad the listeners' eyes are when they see a big pot of wings and weaponized things. That's a Corvette. I mean, that's a freaking heckin' different type of Corvette we've never seen before, so that's a freaking heckin' thing. None of these are particularly good. Let's just go... I mean, let's go with the normal type. It should be the easy thing for us to fight. We can 18-month Discord break. It's like 2 years. And I have been letting it pile up ever since. Well, that's something. That is a something right there. Muscle band, wise glasses. I'll go muscle band. Muscle band probably the best. Probably the best thing we got. Yeah, that's like, ooh, good life orb, lorb, power of the lorb, lorba. Corvette. Yeah, no, I mean, again, I don't think you're gonna get better than that, the same thing. Like, I say that tops the island. I would say the jet tops the island roost, which is amazing. I don't think anyone's gonna top that. Manana, we ball. We ballin'. I love how we've been doing this for an hour and a half and we've only beaten Zapdos freaking twice. So that's the wrong on it, but I'm dead for it. No, you're all good, Slamming. I'm sorry, what? Uranium cocktail glasses. No way. Uranium glass cocktail glasses. That is something. That is a freaking hecking something. How's I find a rocket ship? Well, I mean, the only rockets are all Russian nowadays, so there's that. I think the new Spider-Man game, the next one we're going to see is the new Sinister Six. Interesting. I think the new Spider-Man game is the next one. Interesting. I'm hoping the next Spider-Man game that they bring back Peter Parker. No, uranium is not edible. It is within the glass. There are bits of basically, there's bits of uranium in the glass used to make the cocktail glasses. That's how they do it. Maybe they should bring in new Mysterio. New Mysterio. Eat this, Thunderbolt. Everything is... I mean, yeah, that is a true statement. Everything technically is edible. Something there's only edible once. Everything is edible once. Yeah, that is true. Terrain Pulse. Lorb take damage. Psychic Fangs. Just slowly we chip away at the thing. Slowly we chip away at the Greedent. Some people saying that Spider-Man 3 the game will be in it. Interesting. So wait, who were the... Wasn't, like, Venom and Kraven the Hunter in the last one? I've eaten Play-Doh 4 times when I was 4, and I don't know why. I feel like most people ate Play-Doh when they were younger. I mean, I knew people who eat... Thank you very much, whoever just said that. I mean, I knew people who ate sand. So, like, I mean, yeah, everything technically is edible. Technically. It's not good, but technically. Yeah, there's better too. So, who are the villains in, like, the 2 Spider-Man games so far? I think Mysterio is in one of them. I'm not too familiar with it. Carnage was teased in Spider-Man 2 as well, so this is the 3rd game. Okay, I remember seeing all this footage of Spider-Man 2 where it's got people in the symbiotes, and they've got, like, the spiral on their face from Null, the symbiote god. So, was that all Carnage, or was that Null? Because, like, I'm not the most up to date on my comic stuff, but I remember, like, the spiral face thingies. Mysterio is a side mission, Spider-Man 2. Okay. Mysterio is not a villain, he turned over. Okay. But they were in the game, then. Interesting. Everything is $6 shrimp special. The world of $6 shrimp special. That is only shrimp. Shrimp is good. I do like my shellfish. Shellfish is very based. I had Null Carnage is a fragment of Venom. Had to be the Null Carnage is fragment of Venom. Yeah, Carnage is a thing. Carnage is a thing. I like Carnage. Yeah, the Chameleon was a signed mission in Spider-Man 2. Which I tried to Radar. Sure, go Radar Hunt, it's fun. I heard it's extremely frustrating, but want to get the last 2 Eevee evolutions you need. If you're going for Eevee, I think the best way to shiny hunt that would probably... Stop passing out. I think probably the best way to shiny hunt Eevee, if you're going for that, would be Legends Arceus. Probably the most effective way. Mr. Negative, Vulture, Doc Ock, Shocker, Electro, Rhino, Screwball. Who the frick is Screwball? Well, Self-Establish is hot. Hammerhead, first game. Lizord, Venom, Kraven, Chameleon, Carnage, Spider-Man technically in the 2nd game. So what do you mean by Spider-Man technically? When you say villain, what do you mean by that? Sweelos looks like Glenpool. Like more legends. We did not find any more legendaries. We're still hunting shiny Zapdos at the moment. Screwball is like a YouTuber committed crimes for views. I mean, Roost, there are people who do that. That is an actual thing that YouTubers do. That is a decent way of trying to get Eevee. I've gotten 5 to 6. The only problem is, get a 5% spawn. Takes like 15 minutes to get a 5 hours to get an outbreak. Ah, Spider-Man the symbiote. Okay. Interesting. Screwball appeared in Spider-Man 1 and 2. What if Venom plays Spider-Man? Ah. Interesting. Interesting. So, didn't they change the way Mary Jane looked in the first game, and then change the way she looked? Like, didn't they change Mary Jane from the first game into the second one? Like, she looks entirely different now. Like Black Cat was in the DLC for Spider-Man in games. The Riddler did, but like the Riddler did in Robert Pattinson's Batman movie, where he live streamed to the Interesting. He had the Venom in the Spider-Man. Oh, that's cool. The win 400 Vaporeon. Probably a total of 15 hours rolling around the Legends. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Legends Arceus would probably be the most efficient method of hunting Eevee. All you gotta do is, like, get Eevee's dex perfected, and I guess they just fly around the, What's the first area in Legends Arceus called? I forget the name of it, I'm blanking. I never tried to subscribe. Wait, oh, I just used Discharge, it, like, doesn't affect us. We're immune to your electric moves. We're immune. Wait, did Zapdos miss me? Oh, Muddy Water dropped its action. That's why it missed me. Obsidian Field, and that's what it is. Well, the vision way of hunting is probably the other one. I wouldn't say SOS method. The thing is, you need to build up a very, very, very high KO combo chain for Eevee in order to get the odds actually quite good. So, but I mean, again, that does bring up a good question of, you know, how much time would actually go do that. That's actually a very good question. Now, I mean, overall, the most efficient method for shiny hunting Eevee would be Outbreaks in Scarlet Violet. However, for some weird reason, Eevee just does not have Outbreaks in Scarlet Violet, which I will never understand. Like, it just does not have Outbreaks. I mean, there are Eevee Outbreaks, but they're super rare for some. Like, I will never understand it. Alright, and if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more for the Shayla. Found another listing, I can't say what it is. Oh no, I'm scared, Roost. Oh. Well then. Okay, first off, why is that for sale? That should be in a museum. Gengar Shiny Luck, thank you. Putterman has 2 kind of side missions. 47. Eevee trying to not be a challenge with frustrating things. Eevee not be frustrating, impossible mode. No Shiny Luxray, no Shiny Pelothan, no Shiny Greedent, no Shiny Zapdos. And if anybody wants to join in the Dynamax adventures, feel free to pop in. Sony said Spider-Man 2 game will be DLC, will be Carnage. Carnage. But 47 EV. I can't say this one because YouTube was. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That one entirely valid. Yeah, no. That is a no-no. That is a very big no-no. Alright. Anybody want to pop in? Feel free to join in. You know, that belongs like in a museum. Alright, link code is 19283746 if you guys want to pop in. Feel free to join. I mean, to be fair, Roost, there's a lot of topics YouTube hates talking. 4-in-1 shrimp special. Nice. Uranium cocktail glasses. Okay, what is with like the freaking like Campbell's soup next to the uranium glasses, which I think is just freaking hilarious. Like, that's the part that makes me laugh. But $1 for that, I'd frame that in my room, to be honest. Yeah, probably the same. Make a Shiny Hunt Fusion. What do you mean, Shiny Hunt Fusion, Gengar? Please explain. Check 66 for for you, cocktail sauce. No, because I'm proud of it. Just again, that's what I said. Like, something that needs to be preserved. That's what I said. It should belong in a museum more than anything. Like that's like it should be preserved because that's again a thing. That is a hecking thing. I think I love Frederick. You know they have like old games you can make fusions. There's no Pokemon game where you can make fusions of Pokemon. There only are technically 3 Pokemon that can fuse with one another, and that is Kyurem with Zekrom and Reshiram. That is Solgaleo and Lunala with Necrozma, and technically Calyrex and technically Calyrex with Glastrier and Spectrier. There's only 3 Pokemon that are capable of fusing with each other. And it's only with very, very specific other Pokemon. Night Vision Goggles, actually, that's actually pretty cool. Night Vision Goggles, like, proper night vision is awesome. Legends EA is similar to Legends Arceus shiny ending, though, because I really want to shiny Meowstic somewhat easily. Well, no, male Meowstic is actually relatively easy to shiny hunt in Scarlet Violet. Coastal Biome Terrarium. What was it in the theaters? Infinite Fusion's a ROM hack to me. Yeah, ROM hack, if you're thinking of Infinite Fusion, that's a fan game. That's not an actual official licensed game. Which I'm waiting for Nintendo to bring the hammer down on that one and like 4th, I want to be unlisted. Because they've on a bit of a tear of, you know, blocking stuff like that. I mean, again, there's also reasons I don't play like actual fan games in ROM hacks. I only play the actual games. That completes Scarvy then. Let's go. Yeah, Scarvy is a great. I enjoy Scarlet Violet. I think it is a great game. Gonna go Dragonair. I guess go for the Beware. Nintendo should ban Power World. What's Power World? What is Power World? I'm not sure what that is. All right, I see rock types. For some reason, I can't really get into the game. I just don't know much. Power World and no, yeah. Power World's not a fan game. Power World is its own separate intellectual property. Okay, that is a Sneasel. So we go for the Sneasel. All right, we are gonna go. We'll go Machoke, and then we'll go for the Sneasel. It happens to have Power World look similar to Pokemon. I mean, again, Power World is not a copy of Pokemon. Power World falls into an unfortunate category of things where anything that even slightly is a creature collector style game gets labeled as a Pokemon clone despite fundamental differences. The game is far closer to something like Arc than it is closer to Pokemon. And even then, the reason why you go and you collect the pals in Power World and the reason why you catch Pokemon in the Pokemon games are entirely fundamentally different. Saying like Power World is a copy of Pokemon is like looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! And looking at Pokemon and saying, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a copy of Pokemon. It's just... There are superficial similarities, but beyond that is nothing. Nintendo Game Freak did, however, ban a mod where some guy connected Power World to place in the Pals and Models of Pokemon. They have no right to infringe and shut that game down. That is a Pokemon. Yeah, a lot of the Power World is a Pokemon copy thing was actually stirred up specifically by someone who did not like that Power World was doing well. This actually has been demonstrably proven that the person literally admitted they made up everything about Power World being a copy of Pokemon. And the only reason they did that is because they were upset that the game was doing well. Yeah, again, Power World and Pokemon are like fundamentally very, very different games. And it really does not make sense to compare the two of them because, again, they are fundamentally very different. You know, it's they're not... Hey, Montana's confused. Thanks. You're forgetting about my Trico hunt? So I want to do an Orath, but it's been 3 years though, and I haven't finished it. Wow. I mean, to be fair, that is a soft reset hunt with no shiny charm. That's brutal. I mean, I wish you the best of luck on that. We need to Pikachu movie. We could see your Pokemon. I don't think we're going to be getting another Detective Pikachu movie. I feel like Detective Pikachu is probably like a one-off thing. That's probably going to be like a one-off movie. I enjoyed it. My Totodile hunt is not similar to the Oras hunt. What game are you hunting the Totodile in? Well, what is the method of Totodile, I guess I should say. Nah, not swaps. That's a military truck. I hope I don't know how it is. Please, is it? Oh, please send, Roos. Please send it. Please send the picture. Ooh, heart gold, soul silver. Ooh boy. That is a thing right there. We are gonna go. We'll go Orbeetle, and then we'll go for the Sneasel. So let's ZA. We don't know what the starters for Legends ZA are gonna be. It's probably going to be more than a year before we even hear about what they are. If there's even gonna be Pokemon battling in Legends ZA. I just despise soft reset hunts and lose motivation relatively easily. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you on the loss of motivation. I do actually really like G-Max Orbeetle's Cry. I actually really like it. Yeah, and we're probably not going to hear about the ZA starters for a long, long time. Yeah, Thunder, I think Thunder should be perfectly accurate in this. Yes. Well, I mean, that also means that now, all those moves are going to be accurate entirely, so that's good. There should be some new Pokemon iOS game before Legends ZA come out. Pokemon does not release games on Pokemon does not release, actual true-to-form Pokemon games on platforms other than Nintendo. That's the main reason why, they don't do mobile games, and they just license them out to other, companies. And even then, they don't really do a whole lot of mobile games. Is what it is. Take forever. Just blindly trusting Pokemon you're hunting can be shiny. Yeah, but that's the thing about shiny hunting. It is pure persistence. Shiny hunting is a never-ending drive of persistence. Dueling me. It is never-ending persistence. Pokemon Sleep is iOS, not made by Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon Sleep is made by, Ilka? It is a mental battle. I wish I got Crystal before the 3DS shop cut down. I got sold and really wanted a shiny, but refused to homebrew my DS for it. Very basic. The stars would literally be anything than 1 to 9. Yeah. I think more likely the starters are going to be well, realistically, I think the starters for ZA are going to be from Gen 1 through Gen 5 and possibly have a Generation 7 starter in the mix. I don't see them doing a Generation 8 starter for it, and I don't see them doing a Generation 9 starter for it as one of the starters. I don't see them doing any of the Generation 6 starters as your starters for the game, because ZA is literally set in Kalos, and as we saw from Legends Arceus, the Sinnoh starters were not the starters of the game. So, there probably is going to be Froakie available in the game if there are actual Pokemon battles again. So a lot to suggest there probably aren't going to be Pokemon battles in the game. But how you doing, Omar? Yes, Orbeetle is a UFO. That's kind of the whole point of Orbeetle, is it is meant to look like a UFO. More likely it's going to be a Gen 1 through Gen 5 Pokemon as a starter, and then possibly Generation 7 starter thrown in there. But no Gen 6 starters, I think, are going to be likely as starter options. And I don't think we're going to be getting a Generation 8 or Generation 9 starters. They literally just came out. Also, Legends ZA is set in the past as well. Legends ZA is set at, the exact same point in history in terms of time that Legends Arceus was set at. 1860s, 1870s, I believe? I think about it, I have a lot of shiny hunts that I apparently don't do. Mood. Yeah. Yeah, because the whole point of Legends ZA is the redevelopment of Lumio City into what it becomes in the modern day. It'll be a Legend from Generation 3. Oh boy, what is this one, Roost? What is it going to be? Turbo Curse. And if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Rare fossilized fish in Matrix. Based. I like it. Yeah, that is just straight up army truck. And those are indeed some fish. Hello there, George, fellow Pokemon. Also got a shiny Sneasel in X. And no idea what to name it. Nice. Oh yeah, you can join in, Alberty. Thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. But you know, we do Dynamax Adventures with viewers because it's a lot more fun to play with you guys. I prefer having you guys join in, Diaz. But you know, Kayla, I want you to swap out for the Sneasel when we get there. Berries? Sounds good, Blakeman. The Pokemon Gently Legends game will probably take place at Team Aqua. Well, I mean, the Legends games take place in the past. They take... thank you very much as well, whoever else just subscribed. The Legends games take place in the past. So they take place like about 150 years prior to the actual Pokemon games of the modern day. But more likely than not, I don't think we're going to be getting too many Legends Pokemon games. For a couple of reasons. Because like one is like largely the function of what the Legends games are. They're spin-off games. And likely there are going to be games that focus on more or less being tech demos. I have like 31 maybe. Nice. 31 likes, very nice, very nice. Necrozma. We actually generated a Necrozma. I just found some MREs. That's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Sounds good. And this game would probably take a look at Maggie Aqua. I have not. I have a bunch of anime at some. Excuse me. I have a bunch of anime at some point I need to watch. There's a list I need to watch at some point. So I've been mostly working on the secondary channel at the moment. But yeah, at some point I'm probably gonna be watching that. There we go. Yeah, no, it's pretty interesting, pretty good, pretty good. My starter picks Empoleon, Superior, etc. Yeah, that's like the popular grouping of the starter picks potentially for the remake. Well, you don't use your own Pokemon in Dynamax Adventures. It is all rental Pokemon. It is exclusively rental Pokemon. We'll have a Spirit, Tomb Hunt, then X and Y. I've been meaning to get back to that soon. But, you know, those are like the big popular ones that people are thinking. I am fully expecting it just to not be those, and it's gonna be like they're gonna give us like Emboar. They're gonna give us I don't know. They give us like Emboar, Sceptile, and like I don't know, Primarina. That'll be great. Like, just throw off everybody. You can Dynamax turn 1 Kale and use your Ice type move. What did you remember the season 2 one? Yeah, no, thanks. Interesting. Got it. Noted. Expert belt. I will take the expert belt. What SMTL? Pool legendary. Well, legendary for Z is probably gonna be Zygarde. The main one's probably gonna be Zygarde. Primarina is one of my favorites. I like Primarina as well. Someday I'm gonna do a draft league where I draft Prim, because Primarina gets access to Weather Ball, which is a really fun move. I've been very big on my weather teams as of late, and like Weather Ball is just a fun move. It's just a like you can use Weather Ball and turn something like Greninja into a fire type via Protean, or give something like Primarina a fire type move with Weather Ball. It's so fun. Like that is just shenanigans and nonsense. Yeah, it's probably going to be Zygarde as the main legendary of ZA. As long as it's based on the color scheme of the logo. No, we do not accept trades from viewers, but I appreciate the offer. This is one in the movie. Interesting. Noted. I will note that for the future. Hey, Focus Band actually worked. So here's the thing about the Focus Band. The Focus Band is like a 1 in 10% chance of actually happening. So the focus band actually working is a big surprise. I mean, granted, things get knocked out anyway because the hail damage. I cannot be here for too long. Sounds good. Understand, Omar. Sounds good. Understand. And Lol and Raichu. Don't think I can complete Scarlet Valley, get the DLC, to get the event going on. I'm pretty sure the event goes on for like a couple more days. Hello there. If they make a Gen 7 Legends of Mimikyu, because it was poor Mimikyu. Interesting. Next, I think they means RKS. They probably have RKS there too. I don't think RKS is going to be in the game. I don't think we're going to have RKS in the game. But yeah, no, I don't think we're going to be getting too many other Legends spin-off games. Because the Legends games seem to be geared more into experimental titles and tech demoing future Pokemon game mechanics and systems. Sort of testing them small scale before large scale implementing them in like the big games. ZA is a pun on the character AZ's name. In X and Y, there was a character named AZ, as in, you know, his name is capital A, capital Z, no space between the two of them, like ZA. Like basically how the name Al is written just AL, his name is just AZ. You know, Al's. And it's basically a pun on that. A lot of people thought like there was like something. No, it's literally just what it's called, like the term for that is called a mythology gag, and it's like realistically nothing more than a mythology gag, unfortunately. Mimikyu is still fairy. People think Mimikyu is. Well, no, Mimikyu is not a Clefairy. No shiny Machoke. No shiny Orbeetle. No shiny Sneasel. No shiny Zapdos. Nope. So, do you know how to join in Dynamax Adventures? Blackman? Alright. So, someone is hosting a Smash Bros. Tournament on Facebook Marketplace. Why? So I may or may not have made a competitive dance screen. Not doing this. Okay. Do you have Nintendo Switch Online, and do you have the Sword and Shield DLC? Because you do need both of those. Thank you, Brooke. Zapdos. This would be a Pokemon spin-off game of starters, Clefairy. That would be interesting. Funny thing is that Clefairy was originally going to be like the mascot Pokemon for the franchise. However, they opted to go with Pikachu in place of Clefairy for more appeal. Hello there, Bonnie. You welcome in. Welcome in. A Smash Bros. Tournament. Got a shiny, got an Apple Lucario, not shiny. I've been always wanted one of those. There's a little Lucario, except now I'm Pokemon Affinity, except for my Dark Rivals. Is that a half health? Yikes. But yeah, no, do you have, you need the DLC for both Sword and Shield? Well, you need the DLC for Sword or Shield, and you need the game as well as you need Nintendo Switch Online. What was the original legendary Pokemon before Mewtwo? What do you mean by that? The original legendary Pokemon before Mewtwo? Because like Mewtwo was made in a genetics lab back in like 1995. I mean, Mewtwo's an abomination of science. Alright, so if you're going to join in Dynamax Adventures, you need to come over to Max Lair in the Crown Tundra, which is right over here. Literally, you see the train station, and then it'll be this cave. You go in the cave, you connect to the internet. So you go connect to the internet in the Ycoms menu. Then you walk over here to this lady. You guys select anything is fine when it comes to joining in. I select the Zapdos. And then when you're on this screen, except in place of the Zapdos icon, there will be a question mark, this screen. You press the plus button, type in the link code 19283746, click click Invite Others, and then you'll be able to join in the Dynamax adventures. And if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Welcome in, Alex. How about that person who has not started the Crown Tundra? If you have not started the Crown Tundra, you need to go do that. There's one sort of trial run tutorial Dynamax adventure you have to do. That is a Suicune. And if you go, basically, you just go through that one, and then you'll be able to join the Dynamax adventure. So you need to go through that Suicune tutorial DA. Well, no, you don't. You're not in different servers. There's no different servers. There is only one servers for Pokemon. I finished the rabbit hole of Facebook. Is it like Max? Yes, Dynamax Adventures is like like Dynamax Raid Dens. However, you need to go to the Crown Tundra in order to join in. If you do not have the DLC, you are not able to join in. If we're starting the Crown Tundra, no, you do not need to do the Isle of Armor first. I know this because I have done nothing in the Isle of Armor on this profile. Yeah, Dynamax Adventures is only in the Crown Tundra, so you need to go to the Crown Tundra in order to join in it. If you do not, it's not in the menu. You have to go to a specific location to join it in. Yeah, you don't have to do anything in the Isle of Armor, because I've done nothing with the Isle of Armor in this game. You know, there's no different servers. Yeah, you don't even need to do any. You don't even need to be the game. Your internet goes out in the rain, Melon? Interesting. That's not good. That is that's bad. That is a very not good. Again, Dynamax Adventures is not in a menu. You need to go to Max Lair in the Crown Tundra. I'm inside. Yes, you need to talk to the lady in the front of the cave. You need to talk to this person. You say, go up to this person. You select anything is fine. And then you join in the Dynamax adventure. You go to this screen. There'll be a question mark in place of the Zapdos, and you press the plus button in order to enter the code. There we go. Right. I've explained this 3 times. This is going to be the only time we wait. If it is not joined in, we are going to be moving on. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, does not seem like anyone is able to join. 6 or 8. Is what it's the code is on screen. I'll plug the button right back. Can lightning please stop being that close to me? That's not good. Lightning is not good when it's that close. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more. You need to click invite others. Also, were you connected to the internet? Yeah, if you don't have Nintendo Online, you can't join in. You need to have Nintendo Switch Online to join. That is a really cool bowling ball. Wow, that is all. Both of those belong in a museum, Roost. Air conditioner spraying water. Why is your air conditioner spraying water? That's worrisome. How is the 2-part DLC for Scarlet Violet? Oh, the DLC for Scarlet Violet was great. The DLC for Scarlet Violet was amazing. At this point, you just need to make a command how to join the random tutorials. And put in random YouTube tutorial. Yeah. Yeah, at some point I'll do that. Because, yeah, it's like people just don't know how to join the DAs. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Clang. Nightbot, you get Uno Reaver said. I've been using it nonstop for years, and I'm overheating extremely easily, and I think it's probably damaged. I mean, if it's spraying out water, that's concerning because air conditioners shouldn't spray water. Are you sure that it's not? Are you sure that it's water and it's not like coolant? I can probably make a tutorial for how to do it on a YouTube short or something like that. I can probably do that. But again, Roost, the other thing is... But here's the thing, Roost. You would need to be trusting people to actually click on the link to it. So I have Scarlet Violet. How do I... So I have Scarlet... So I have Scarlet in the DLC. Who do I get? I'm not sure I follow what you're saying. You have... Do you mean you got the DLC for Scarlet version? 'Cause I mean, I'd say use every Pokemon you want on your team for it. I mean, I have the Scarlet and what Pokemon do we have? Hello there, Morphomoth. Welcome back. Struggle probably. Yeah, I mean again, I don't even click on it. Welcome in. I mean, I'd say you could just use whatever your team was in the normal story. You know, you can use that. You don't need to catch a new Pokemon for the DLC because the NPCs you're going to be battling, they are higher level depending on what point in the game you're at. So you might as well actually just stick with your regular team. What video game do you want to get as a movie? Action video games. The funny thing is, we were talking about this earlier. You'd be like, I mean, I'd love to see a Metroid movie. The Pokemon games are different exclusive for other Pokemon. The Pokemon games are different. Yeah, but there's only 2 exclusives in the DLC, and one of them is Cramorant, the other is Gligar, I think is one of them. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. After all, I can only hunt in Generation 5 now, so I could not care less about Dynamax adventures. Good work on using the actual correct phrasing of that. Hollow Knight movie epic. What is Hollow Knight? What is Hollow Knight? So what are you hunting in Gen 5 right now, Roost? What are all the various things you're hunting in Gen 5 right now? Your conditioner has been spraying water from this point. That sounds like a mold hazard. That sounds very dangerous. I think I made a new one. Kyurem and Demona. So what about the Patrat shiny or Lillipup hunt? Hello, 4 resets in, Jeremy. 4 encounters of Zapdos, Jeremy. In Dynamax Adventures, you need to fight your way up to the legendary Pokemon, and we've only beaten it 4 times. You need to call someone. No, yeah, that's if the thing is leaking water, that is not good. I don't play a whole lot of games, UUB. We've mentioned this many times. I don't play a lot of games. I know that Nintendo will be like a Legend of Zelda movie, probably Super Mario Brothers movie made by Illumination. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see a Legend of Zelda movie. I'm wondering how they're gonna go do that. Hello there, Pokédex. Welcome in. Anything bad, but it's exactly what to do. Floxy Ranch on standby until I can get the Kyurem, in which case I'll head back to go for Marie pre-order order up a proclaim. I thought it was it was a Lillipup fail, right? Or I thought it was a Patrat. Not gonna watch out for this thing. What is Super Mario Bros. I have no idea. I don't know Mario. I have only ever played one Mario game, Mario Wonder. I know like nothing about Mario. I am probably the worst person to ask when it comes to Mario things. Zelda stuff I know. Lillipup failed. Got Patrat 3 days later. Okay, that's what it was. The Lillipup failed and then the Patrat. Good. Oh, I don't know Mario. I'm not very familiar with the games. Live action Pokemon would be very. I mean, we got a little Detective Pikachu. What is that? Is that a? No. I don't think we're gonna be getting like a live-action Pokemon movie. For like, well, like a live-action Pokemon movie that's like the games styled. Oh, let's just playing Hollow Knight then. That's a great game on the Switch. It's one of the greatest games I've ever played. Hollow Knight, I've heard about. I've heard about Hollow Knight. There is a same kind of breath that Hollow Knight is mentioned in as a certain other game. And that worries me. Because that game, let's just say there's things to say about it. UUB, what have we said about the caps? Did I pick up Sonic? I mean, I've never played Sonic. I've never played a Sonic game, so I would not be able to vouch for whether or not to get it. In the past, there's been a live-action Mario movie. Yeah, like the Super Mario movie from like the 90s. I've never seen it, but I've heard the stories. Well, the game is a game that shall not be mentioned. That's the reason why the game that shall not be named. Do you have the list? Yes, Jeremy, I do have Legend Arc, yes. Yeah, UEB. We have mentioned many times about that. Hey, welcome in, Galactus. I forgot to say, even though I watched Detective Pikachu, but I meant one's based on Paldea because it'd be nice to see Megas. Well, Megas and Dynamaxing is not in the Paldea games. Yeah, I know that's gonna be on Sonic, but welcome in, Galax. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Noah. But I mean, I would more mean that I don't think we're likely gonna be getting a Pokemon game stylized in the same way as like the games. For I mean, what is his budget? Like, but budget-wise, that would be insanely expensive. But the other thing is the Pokemon protagonists are silent because silent protagonists are so you can basically paste yourself into the game. And in much the same way when they gave Link a voice for like the animated Legend of Zelda series years and years ago, doing that with Pokemon would kind of break the whole purpose of the silent protagonist, which is again the reason why Red doesn't talk. But welcome in, everybody. Come to the mods, please go grab Galax's link, please. How are you doing? If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. I mean, it shouldn't be mentioned. I don't think similarities. I don't think similarly they need word, but I mean, it's the way people talk about the game. It is the sort of mentality surrounding it that does a bit off-put me. It is more so what it is than anything. I want to see a Pokemon movie live action. I mean, Run Upland. Hello there, Dark Hal. Welcome. Welcome in, Galax. Blipwood. Yeah, Jeremy, welcome in. Where's Galax? I have to find out who Galax is. Yeah, I don't think, I think I should be able to go grab the link somewhere. There it is. I can go grab Galax's links. I can go grab Galax's link. There we go. Hey, oh, there's Galax. I was in. Thank you very much, Galax. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for the raid. We did not get the Giratina yet. What was a YouTube in my work number is popular? Interesting. Live action Pokemon movie. I guess we can't see the creatures. Yes, I would love to see a live action Pokemon movie, but I think that there's like a few inherent limitations in a live action Pokemon movie, which unfortunately is a bit of a slight issue problem. Thank you very much for grabbing the link. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see like a live action Pokemon movie, but I think there are a couple of problems with that being made, unfortunately. Like one of the main one is budget. Like this is, I mean, well, budget and also things like that. This is the thing you also got to remember whenever it comes to like any kind of movie in general. Is well, movie, video game, any piece of media. It is, will the return on investments be there? But I mean, Nintendo might do more of them. I have seen Detective Pikachu, yes. But the thing is, Detective Pikachu does not follow the games. Detective Pikachu is its own self-contained story. It is not you are inserting yourself into the story, and the game is an avatar for you to play. You know, as you in the Pokemon world. Pikmin movie. Pikmin would be a fun movie to watch. I would like to see that. But I mean, that's an RTS, and I'm not sure how that would translate into a movie well. Pretty close to the Pikmin movie. And he set aside the day to go full-on crazy for Kyurem. Hates off for 7 months. Watch Pokemon forever, a million times. It's up to you. I remember watching that movie when I was younger. I actually have the movie on a VHS tape. Gotta find it at some point. It's either buried somewhere in my closet or somewhere in my room. This game really does not want us to be able to get to Zapdos. This really does not want us to get to Zapdos. Would anybody like to join in the Dynamax adventures? Because we're always happy. We already got that. I'm kind of sad we didn't get a movie for Necrozma. Was Necrozma even in the anime? Because like I don't really remember. I mean, I remember a lot of stuff about the Alola anime. I don't really remember if Necrozma was there. All right, lobby is up. If anybody would like to join in. Favorite Pokemon movie. We got FF. Hello there. Thank you very much, Rev. Yeah, we got Shiny Tapu Lele. Like, all of the Tapus have been super under odds. Well, both Tapus have been super under odds so far. He appeared in the Ultra Adventures TV show. We got an anime for like 5 episodes, sort of an arc thing. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, the Alola anime was a lot more slice of life, and I actually liked that. So, like, I was a very, very big fan of the slice of life style that the Alola anime went for. Alola Sword badly. But on Nintendo Switch, and my parents did buy one for me, unfortunately. Ultra Avengers TV show is 100% unknown. Was good, not taken seriously kind of for me. Well, the thing is, again, it was a slice of life. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. The thing is, it's a slice of life series. It's basically the characters going around and just doing things in, like, their regular everyday, which I enjoy. Like, I found it a lot more enjoyable than basically, like, the idea of people in the Pokemon world just going to school and the things they do there. Like, I enjoy that idea. It was a lot more interesting for me than, you know, okay, well, they're going to travel around the world again, get the gym badges again, stop the evil team trying to take over the world again. I wonder if the games are canon to the anime. Yeah, the games are not canon to the anime. All of the games are their own timeline. The continuity stuff is weird. That's cool. Pokemon on a TV show. There were a few of them. There were like a few mini episodes. But yeah, I mean, I like to see more of that. I mean, I love the Mystery Dungeon series. The unfortunate thing is that they probably will never do like a full-out Mystery Dungeon TV series because, I mean, unfortunately, they didn't really sell well. Like, that's kind of the thing. For as much as we do love the Mystery Dungeon games, they sold, like, a tenth, if that, of what the mainline games do. You know, that's kind of the big thing when it comes to Pokemon stuff. Is the mainline games they sell really, really, really freaking well. But a lot of the spin-offs, they do not. That's actually one of the reasons why Legends Arceus is such a massive anomaly, because it actually did sell very well for being a sort of hybrid spin-off main game. I think there was a new Mission Dungeon game on the Switch. There should be. Well, again, that's the same thing as why like they probably aren't going to be doing another Mission Dungeon game, is that they don't really sell all that well. Again, I love them. And I know a lot of people do love them. But most people are not as big fans of, but not really not as big of fans, but the Mission Dungeon games do not have the same wide market appeal that like the mainline games do. Like the mainline games. Nice. I would say that Pokemon Fire, no, she is canon. The game totally based off the anime. Well, no. Fire Ash is not an actual Pokemon game. The closest there was is Pokemon Yellow, where Yellow sort of ish follows the anime, but even then, it's not entirely. How many people do you think purchased the news? Well, you can actually go check the sales numbers of Mystery Dungeon DX, which I can actually kind of go check that right now. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. I actually want to go check those out now. But, like, you remember, no matter, like, the big thing is Sword and Shield has, I believe at, like, this point in its life cycle, sold upwards of, like, 27 million copies. So, like, you're comparing that to the best-selling game in Pokemon history, which is this game with, 27 million. And yes, I say best-selling because if you're counting the Generation 1 games, you're grouping together 5 different games, which are, 1, not the same game, and 2, one of which was a hot fix on the originals, because the originals did not function correctly. I can't... There's no... It doesn't bring a Wikipedia page for it? Really? Wikipedia... There we go. That checks the sales numbers. And Exizor. There we go. Boom Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Let's go to the sales numbers. I'm curious on this myself. I'm very curious on this. Very, 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 very curious. Well, I mean, you can't nullify our abilities because, like, your neutralizing gas already shuts that down. Mid Dungeon DX. There we go. Sales. Yeah, Mid Dungeon DX. Let's see, 138 million physical copies over there and sold in Japan, over 19 overseas. A total of 1.26 million sold by the end of March 22. As of December 31st, 2022, it was just under 2 million sales. So that is very, very low comparative to a lot of the other Pokemon games. Like, that's one thing that, like, it is less than a tenth of what the mainline games sell. Again, I love those games, but it is also a bit difficult to kind of vouch for those when, like, the numbers, I mean, again, I love them, but the numbers do point to what is going to be made and what is going to be made. Pokemon Dungeon eventually going to get a DVD. Pokemon Dungeon DX is like Pokemon Mission Dungeon. Yes, Red Team rolled into 1. Gonna get a Crozma. I've been on since April. Nice, nice, Ethan. Very, very nice. Play Gen 1 more, Gen 9. Gen 9 all the way. I'm not a very big fan of Generation 1. There's Wizard. Yeah, they're making another Mario and Luigi game. You know, there is a new Mario and Luigi game being made. How do you give Mr. Dungeon Quackside Chill doesn't give an app. On the Grave, we already have a dancing movie. How many people do you think they purchased the game? Yeah, you can basically tell what it is. Again, about 2 million sales in total for the game. Unfortunately, like, that is not very high when it comes to a lot of Pokemon games. Yeah, it's a bit sad, but I mean, again, not everything succeeds. Yeah. And if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Well, I mean, they are probably making a Mario and Luigi movie. Like, I mean, they're probably going to be making many more of those. Because the first movie did well. Hello there, Swordmaster. Welcome in. You know, the first movie did extremely well. The first movie did extremely well. Which is very good, because I enjoyed that movie. The movie is coming in July. Thank you very much, Swordmaster. Thank you very much. Burn. That means the world to hear, Swordmaster. Slowly we chip away. Why is this Tentacruel using Swords Dance against this? That it is immune to poison. This makes no sense. It's alright, Swordmaster. They're in a better place now. I know there will be a new Nintendo World, maybe Legend of Zelda. Yes, they're probably gonna do the Legend of Zelda stuff. But Aaron, let's focus out. Focus out. Oh, wait, I'm not gonna get my burn healed by healer because neutralizing gas shuts that down. Storm is over. Very nice. Good. Storms are always good when they end off. Very good. All right, I'm actually gonna go get some more water, and I'll be back in a second. I didn't even realize actually how late it was getting. Water ball. Come on. See a roller, it failed. You can't touch us. Oh wow, that's like the Dynamax thing with them. Water ball. Yo, wow, I actually didn't even knock it out. Probably because the water type move missed was Hydro Miss. If Nintendo was a Kirby World area, you're probably using Meta Knight? Meta Knight, you mean? Banjo-Kazooie movie? I mean, I don't think Nintendo doesn't own Banjo-Kazooie. That's Ubisoft or something? I actually don't really know Banjo-Kazooie that well. Not too familiar with it. Yeah, no, and there's video game movies are going to be an interesting thing to track the progress of, especially considering they seem to be doing well now. Because, like, I'm surprised it took people who make movies this long to realize if you have a video game that is well established, that people love, that the way to go forward with it is to change the movie, is to change everything about the series, so it's just not the same thing anymore. It's like, why? What's the question? Who's on Xbox? What is the question? Well, yes, but Xbox doesn't own the intellectual properties for all of their games in the same way that Nintendo owns the intellectual properties for basically all of their games. Nintendo is a bit of a different thing in that way. Nintendo is a bit of a different thing like that. Rebuy Rare? What is Rare? I feel like Mario movie is the first video game movie to get popular with 5 Nights at Freddy's. The Sonic movie begs to differ, as does Detective Pikachu. No, there were other video game movies that did well before Five Nights at Freddy was a thing. There were several of them that did well. I have no idea. What is your favorite Pokemon game? Favorite Pokemon game is a tie between Black and White and Skull and Violet. It's because the larger something is, the more the vocal distortion happens. That actually does mimic like how actual things would be. It's pretty interesting like that. I like it. You know, I do not know where to get apples. But no, that's actually kind of a bit of an interesting thing, is with stuff and things like that. Maybe that's for me. Interesting. Yeah, I did not get to play those games until many years later. Maybe there will be new movies and documentaries based on different movies. There will be new movies based on documentaries of different movies. Interesting. But yeah, no, it's very likely we're going to be starting to see like good video game movies as a thing now. Because again, they made it work. Like we saw with the Mario movie and the Sonic movie, they do good. If you make the video games, if you make the movies the same as the games, like it will do well. It will do very well because the audience will follow that which, like, it is exactly what the fans like. It's exactly what the fans came for, and you deliver that, and they will enjoy it. They will enjoy that. You need to basically do what the series is. There we go. There we go. But yeah, no, it's good. It's I think it's gonna be fun to see. Cause like, I would love to see like a Metroid movie. That's what I would really want to see. But a good Metroid movie. Like, that's what I want to see most. Hello there, Rubymon. Guys, Smash Bros. Movie. Yeah, Smash Bros. Movie. I don't think they would probably do, at least for a while. They need to kind of set up a lot of things for that. Upward Hitchcock movie. Nice. Welcome in, Andre the Giant. Welcome. The next adventure sounds good, Master. The next Dynamax adventure is going to be probably our last one for the day. I might transfer my Krokorok into Sword to level it up like level 90 and sweep through everything in Violet so I can get through easily. It will not obey you. It will not obey you. So that will be a slight issue. Can I join? It's really late for me. Well, yeah, we're going to be doing one more DA after this one. We'll do one more Dynamax adventure for this one. Also, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream, because we'll see King Bowser. I mean, we already saw Bowser in the Mario movie already. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. You mean Giga Bowser? Jumping hand. But yeah, no, I mean, I think that, it would be a lot of, I mean, I'd like to see, like, God of War movies. I'd like to see stuff like that, because that would be pretty interesting. And of course, get Para. What is it with, like, every time we get hit by Thunder and we get hit by Para? Because the first time we got to Zapdos, it actually did hit me with Thunder, and it did also paralyze me. So this thing is hacking. The thing is, it is considered the same thing, because it's non-poke. Well, the disobedience thing is any Pokemon that was not caught by you under the level. It applies also to transferred Pokemon. They're Pokemon that are not owned by you, not originally caught by you, and below a certain level. But no, the disobedience thing applies to all Pokemon. There's a slight change that was made to it with Scarlet Violet, where if you catch a Pokemon at low level and you level it up, it will still obey you, because it goes by level initially caught, not current level. Well, it goes by level initially encountered at, which is how that works. So that's a bit of a thing. But no, it applies to all Pokemon, not just trades. Why is that good? Because the devs wanted to be a jerk with Zygarde, Swordmaster. Because the devs decided Nobody gets to have a birthday this year, and no one is going to have fun. That was the death beat of a jerk. That was the death. I think that has been a bit of jackwagon. I have not played God of War, but I've seen a. I'm familiar with like the first game. Somewhat. The first trilogy. I've seen people play through the whole thing. ZA. I mean, Legends ZA is not going to have Dynamax Adventures. Because Zygarde in Dynamax Adventures is very, very specifically something you do not find from anything else. And Legends ZA is more likely than anything going to be either a city planning simulator, so like no Pokemon battles like at all, or it's going to be like Legends Arceus where it's just throw food fight at everything and it's not actually battling. Either way, like actual Pokemon battles are not going to be a thing in ZA, most likely, for like the boss fights, which makes me a little bit sad because I hope that they don't do that. I would actually like actual true form battling, but you never know. Which again, you never know. And again, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. And leave a like on the stream. But yeah, no, again, it is cautious optimism is what I have for ZA. No shiny. No shiny. So yes. The next DA is going to be our final Dynamax adventure of the day. Again, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Leave a like on the stream. And who are we going to go raid is the real question. Who's the raid person we're going to go raid? But yeah, Zapdos, link code is 1928374. Oh, wait, oh yeah, no, Hero Plays is doing that. Wow, Hero Plays Plus he's doing great. He's absolutely crushing it. Hero Plays Plus is absolutely crushing it. Nice. Alright, Goat is live. If anybody wants to pop in, feel free to pop in. Yes. So what is he doing right now? Do we go raid Hero Plays? Oh, they went F-Zero. Yeah. You know, let's go raid Hero Plays Plus. We haven't raided them in a while. We haven't raided Hero. And he's been doing like what all day? He's doing like a whole mixed thing. I feel like if ZA is gonna be the newer games, it's gonna be like Mega Dens and Generians. I don't think there's gonna be raid dens in ZA. More likely with ZA, what they're gonna have is probably the Mega like roaming around normally. They're gonna be roaming around like the overworld normally, and they basically take the place of nobles, where again you fight the thing, you beat it, and it reverts into being a non-mega. But yeah, no, it's probably very likely just not gonna be like raid dens, because they didn't have anything like the raid dens back in Legends Arceus. I'm pretty sure they are working on like a Harry Potter TV show, like as in instead of like making the books, they're gonna make the TV series on like Netflix or something. Anybody else gonna be popping in? Or are we good to go? Alright. So farming Urban Mystica sucks. Also, I hear farming Urban Mystica sucks. I am not in for a good time. If the TV show's active books. Okay, Vardy's game sounds good. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. You guys are the ones that make all of this stuff possible, and we could not do any of this if it weren't for you. Have you played Hogwarts Legacy? No, I have not played it. Yeah, no, alright. Anybody else popping in? Alright, we are good to go. Luck. Shiniest of the shiny luck. Lovely. Lovely, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get going. Did you connect to the internet, and do you have Nintendo Switch Online, Vortex? Maybe there should be a new Star Wars. Honestly, after the way Disney's handled Star Wars, I don't want to see anything out of Star Wars, forever. Go for the Thievual. After how Disney's handled Star Wars, go for the Auto now. After the way that Disney's handled Star Wars, I don't want to see any more Star Wars. At least, like, until someone else buys Star Wars. Well, Vortex, this is the last Dynamax adventure of the day. However, we do Dynamax adventures every single day on the channel, so we will be live tomorrow for more. Alright, we are going to go Manectric. And then we are going to go for the Crocodile. Yeah, but the thing is, they've also done Last Jedi, Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker, or the Rays of Skywalker, because Mary Sue. Mandalorian Season 3, Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka. I mean, I love Star Wars, but Disney has also very, very publicly and deliberately stated they want to get rid of the old fans. They are deliberately trying to remove the older fans. So also Disney legitimately hates its fans as well. They have actually stated they want to get rid of them, which is horrible. This is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one today. After Disney and then handle the Acolyte, that's why people don't watch Star Wars. Oh no, it's not after just the Acolyte. It is after, like, the Acolyte is the straw that broke the camel's back after a very, very, very long series of very significant. Because the thing is, it isn't even a mistake. It was deliberate with what they did with that series. Like, that was the entire point. Where we are going to make the Jedi the villains. We are going to actually just blast out the heart of the series to spite it. It is a level of disrespect to a series that is not accidental. It was entirely deliberate. I feel like the newer Star Wars movies are going back in the timeline. Yeah, because what they want to do is they want to retroactively change everything. Basically what they want to do is they want to just retroactively just destroy the modern part of the series, which is not good. Again, it's... This kind of goes hand in hand with a project I'm working on for the secondary channel, which is, it goes into all of this in far greater detail. What was that Avatar Redemption ripoff guy in Star Wars? What do you mean, Deadly Silence? You mean like Avatar Redemption ripoff guy? You mean Smilo Ren? We'll go for the Crocodile. Arjun, switch out. Actually, no, don't switch out. Don't, actually. Yeah, no, don't switch out. Don't switch out for the NPC person. The Acolyte is like a year before draw. Oh, no. The Acolyte is like 100 and something years before it. It's like 100 years before the whole thing. Oh, no, the Acolyte's like 100 years ago. But yeah, no, it's like, again, it is very deliberate for what they are trying to do and, like, just actively tear down everything. If you want, you can switch out. How would General Grievous be? General Grievous would not exist at this point. Look, here's the funny thing. They don't care about continuity. Because, Ki-Adi-Mundi should not have existed in the timeline yet with the Acolyte. And then they put him in because they have no one actually curating lore and continuity on that series. And when people actually started, that guy. But yeah, no. Well, wait, this is not good. Go for foul play. Thievy will use foul play. So he's gonna flatline me. So you guys did hear what happened with Star Wars Theory after Star Wars Theory pointed out the all the lore breaking stuff they did in the Acolyte, right? How he was getting game end threats and he was basically being slandered. Yeah, no, basically because he pointed out, like, you guys are changing lore. You guys are, like, actively breaking lore. And, again, like, the people who are making the Disney stuff in Star Wars, they actively do not like the fans. These are people that do go out of the way to harass the fans. And it's one of the main reasons why it's, like, the Star Wars we have today is not the same thing. It's unfortunate, but, like, I mean, I love Star Wars. But it's, like, what they are doing is not Star Wars. Because they have there is a level of disrespect for the fans that they have these days, which is horrible. Sometimes people will just walk into a bunch of random stuff. Yeah. Yeah. No, was well, he wasn't human. General Grievous was originally organic. And Dooku manipulated things for him to become a cyborg. Oh, yeah, also, speaking of actually that, they actually basically, well, I mean, they've, for a while, have basically taken, like, originally Luke was the chosen one. Luke is not the chosen one. Not anymore, he never was. Because, again, he didn't actually end up destroying Palpatine. Shimo Skywalker will go on your 10 rows. Please, I like your vote. Smilo. Oh yeah, Smilo Ren. Yeah, I mean, up until the last episode, Smilo Ren was like the only thing that was like actually like one of the two redeeming things, and like they literally just destroyed the only redeeming things about that show. We're gonna forward it again. Interesting ideas. They just actively hate the fans. Yeah, we're probably not gonna end up beating this thing. If Darth Vader never turned to the dark side, he would never destroy them. He could destroy the Emperor. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was that... The funny thing is, he didn't even destroy Palpatine. Because remember, Palpatine came back in The Rise of Skywalker, so he was no longer created purely by the Force, because, you know, the twins and the Acolyte. And then, he didn't even destroy Palpatine. Because Palpatine was still alive at the time of The Rise of Skywalker. So, like... Anakin was useless. He was meaningless. Which is unfortunate. Like you literally took the main character of Star Wars, and you just invalidated the entire main premise of the series. Way to go, Disney. Absolutely top tier work on that. Was in the Rise of the Skywalker. Even then, the same thing, because he was still able to exist. But the whole point was, like, the Sith cannot live on in the Force. Like, only the Jedi can return as basically a Force ghost. And, like, the whole thing was that he threw him in, and that's the whole reason why Palpatine exploded. Was, like, he destroyed the... Like, the reason why he was able to come back to the light side was because he destroyed... Yeah, switch out. Was because he destroyed Palpatine. It was entirely because he destroyed Palpatine. He was able to be redeemed. But he didn't destroy Palpatine. So, again, it is... Well, I mean, the thing is, the reason they brought Palpatine back the way they did is because people did not like The Last Jedi. So they had to, like, super backpedal. They were like, oh crap, this was a mistake. We gotta undo. We have to undo things. We have to go fix things. It's like, okay, well we'll go with Palpatine because Palpatine works. And they just ended up remaking Empire. They just ended up remaking Return of the Jedi, just shooting the heart out of everything. I am salty. Like, I mean, I have some Star Wars shirts. I don't wear them anymore. Because, like, what Star Wars is no longer what it once was. I just had a birthday. Nice. Happy birthday. Rising Order. Very nice. I just VP'd it. Nice. It'll be cool if guys do. Oh yeah, no, Darth Plagueis was in the Acolyte. Like his hand was in the end of the Acolyte. Just like, you know, okay, yeah, Darth Plagueis exists. Darth Plagueis exists. It's like, why? They I don't know. It makes me sad. It saddens me greatly to see what has become of like it. What has become of great franchise saddens me. Like, especially under Disney. Like, Disney is... Okay, well, Hero ended, so we gotta go right here. Like, Disney is where franchises go to meet their oblivion. Which is the reason I'm very worried about Alien Romulus and the next Prey movie. I love Alien and Predator. Oh, BDSP, very nice. We're gonna go raid Z because it seems Hero ended. There's Breadman. There's Breadman Z guy. Yoop. Bagger. No, just go for attacking moves. Do not use status moves. I did not know there was so much deleted scenes. Oh yeah, there was a lot of deleted scenes. Yeah, again, the egg morphing scene was a big one. I mean, there's a lot of deleted scenes. Yeah, no, there was a lot. The original Alien movie, great movie. Aliens, great movie. Like, absolutely fantastic, absolutely freaking-tastic cinema. I'm gonna try to hop in Dynamax tomorrow. Thank you, we're very happy to have you pop in, Melon. But yeah, we do Dynamax adventures every single day. Tomorrow... I think tomorrow is another... Yeah, tomorrow's Giratina, I think. Yeah, tomorrow is Giratina, then after that is another new one. It was Alien 3. I actually, surprisingly, I don't hate Alien 3. Like, it's not as good as, like, the original and Aliens. But, like, it's not... I don't hate it. Like, I also don't hate Alien Resurrection. I know a lot of people do, but I just don't hate it. I don't dislike it. Like when I get riled up about disliking movies for, like, violating canon and, like, destroying, like, the main point of the movies, you're talking to someone who does not hate 1998 American Godzilla. So, like, when I get on, like, a tirade about stuff being done to fiction, that is the base to it. Welcome in, Shark Rider 1234. That is a metal as heck name. Absolutely very, very based name. So at the end of Alien 3, Ripley jumped into, like, the furnace to destroy the Queen Alien that was inside of her, and Alien Resurrection is like 200 years in the future. After that, they clone Ripley with the alien queen still inside of her. They remove the queen alien, but a little bit of crossover, so, like, Ripley has some alien genes and the queen alien has some human genes, and then they use that to create more xenomorph clones for stuff and things. Hello there, Just Rock, welcome in. Thank you very much, Lou Rubon. Thank you very much. You know, it's in Alien Resurrection, the Ripley is a clone of the original with some alien DNA in it. Alien Resurrection's a weird movie. It's very weird. By the way, how are you going to tell what's up to shiny? There's a way of checking the status menu. Nobody swaps out for this. But I mean, I am able to actually tell shiny Zapdos. So the shiny changes. Again, the funny thing is, I probably should go clip that thing and like put up the thing about shiny Zapdos, because I actually can spot shiny Zapdos. I love the original alien on the planet they landed this number. No, LV-426 is not a copy of Earth. LV-426 is a barren husk of a planet. It is a barren husk of a rock. No switch. No switch. Dynamax the crocodile if it's your turn. The alien comic where we just came from the clone planet is like Earth. Yeah, the alien comics is just all over the place. The alien comics are something. Those are, I don't know. The alien comics were something. The continuity of the alien comics, like they let that stuff run wild. I have the alien comics. Nice. I remember those like Alien versus Predator versus Terminator comics, where like that's absolutely kind of awesome. That's actually pretty baller. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more Rising Voltage. Drop back. Oh yes, please! Anger point, ladies and gents. It is time for Attack Weak Point for massive damage. Let's go. We ball. You know the Alien versus Predator game we got, the Alien Queen? Yes! I actually had the Alien versus Predator game from like 2010? You know, I used to have that game. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. I wish, like, I mean, maybe I do still have it. Yeah, I mean, I may have sold that game, but I did used to have it, and I mean, at some point I'm probably going to get it again, but I mean, I loved that game. It was really fun. Yeah, it was for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. So it was for all the consoles again, other than the Wii, because again, it's, you know, I mean, stuff with that. But I enjoyed the game. It was a good game. It was fun. And I mean, like, the combat was great in the game. Like, I like how the human marine, the predator, and the alien all had very, very different fighting styles. The boss fights were awesome. Like, the only thing that doesn't make sense is like how the frick the abomination could have survived getting dunked in lava. No sense. But you know what? We ball. I like the Predator campaign of the Alien campaign. Yeah, I mean, I like the human campaign. The only unfortunate thing is that the Alien campaign I thought was like the shortest of them. But the Alien campaign also has defense of D85. Yes. I love Zapdos. It's great. You know, I mean, I like the game. It was great. The Predator campaign had like the most varied enemies, because when you're playing as the alien, you're mostly fighting humans and marines for the whole game. Because again, there's only like what, 2 predators. You only fight. Yeah, the only predators you fight are the ones at the end of the campaign. You fight a few combat androids, but most of them is marines. Most things you fight are marines and combat androids. Then, you know, in the human campaign, you fight mostly aliens and combat androids, and then you fight a few people like. Do you even? Yeah, I think you fight like 1 predator or something like that. But no shinies, unfortunately. The Predator campaign, you fight a lot of humans and a lot of aliens and a lot of combat androids, which is actually the best story as well. Alien Romulus, I think we're gonna see in the Queen of the I don't think. I mean, again, it depends on what they do with the Queen Alien thing. I mean, I mean, after what Disney did to Star Wars, Alien Romulus is just it doesn't exist to me. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to go raid our friend Zed, who is shiny hunting. No, you're all good, Swordmaster. It's all good. It's not your fault we lost. Zapdos was being an extra special jackwagon tonight. We're going to go raid our friend Zed. He is shiny hunting Snorlax in Legends Arceus. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be some more shiny Giratina hunting. And I'll see you then. Peace. Again, don't forget to subscribe for more. Bye-bye. We did not get the Giratina yet. We're actually going to be hunting that tomorrow. But we actually are ending off Lacey. See you then.